City of Frontenac, Dinar Eye Care, Levette Bank, Paynes Incorporated, Pet Care, Wilbert Encounter, Wells Fargo Shane Peak, University Bank, SEK Urgent Care, Commerce Bank, Crossland Construction, Jockton Sporting Goods, Watco Company, Lane Lord Basketball Camp, Levette Bank, Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing, Lindbergh Pharmacy, Pittsburgh State University, Cy Smile Center, Ryan Insurance, and the Spigarelli Law Firm.
Now let's go live courtside for tonight's pregame show on ESPN 100.7.
Good evening, everybody, from Frontenac High School. I'm Mike Snow as we are set for a CNC League doubleheader here on Radio X 103.5 and live streaming video at ESPN1007.com as the Baxter Springs Lions are in town to take on the Raiders in a league matchup. Both Frontenac teams looking for their first league win on the season. Frontenac girls come in 0-2, 4-11 overall. The Baxter Springs girls 1-1 in league, 9-6 overall, and they're coming off of probably the biggest upset to date in CNC League play as they knocked off Colgan 37-33 down in Baxter on Friday, part of their homecoming festivities. So a big win, their first league win of the season. They're 9-6, as I mentioned, and set to take on the Frontenac Raiders. League standings at this point, Columbus girls are in first place, 2-0 in the league, 9-5 overall. They are on the road at Colgan, who's 1-1, 12-2 overall. Colgan won the first matchup between those two in a non-league game, and that'll be a big one. They don't have a lot to say with the champ of the league coming up at the end of the season. Galena 1-0, that lone win 2 weeks ago tonight here against Frontenac. They're 12-3 overall. Girard 2-1. Their lone loss in league was a 71-70 double overtime loss at Columbus on Friday. Girard's 9-5 overall. As I mentioned, Colgan 1-1, 12-2. Baxter 1-1, 9-6 overall. Frontenac, Riverton both 0-2. Raiders are 4-11. The Rams are 3-11. Coming up a little bit later in our boys contest, both Frontenac and Baxter looking for their first league win. The Raiders 0-2 overall, 6-10. Or 0-2 in the league, 6-10 overall. Baxter 0-2, 11-4 overall. Baxter went 2-1 last week, lost to Colgan on Friday, as the Panthers won big down there, 70-44. They beat Bernal, Missouri, 75-22, and Commerce, Oklahoma, 69-41. So should be in store for a pretty good CNC League doubleheader here between the Raiders and the Lions. Coming up here, tip-off for the girls contest just right after the top of the hour here at 6 o'clock. We will step aside, take 2 minutes on our pregame show. We come back, we'll be live to Frontenac High School with the starting lineups and the opening tip of the girls contest. Frontenac and Baxter coming up here on Radio X 103.5.
After 3 decades in business, Bittner Motors of Pittsburgh remains a local favorite. If you're in the market for a quality pre-owned vehicle, Bittner Motors has a large selection of late model, low mileage vehicles to choose from. Whether it be a car, truck, or SUV, Bittner Motors will warranty all their vehicles 100% for parts and service. And if you can't find what you're looking for on the lot, they will find it for you. Bittner Motors, 1018 North Broadway, Pittsburgh.
Finding a lawyer means choosing someone with experience, confidence, and a good track record. Every legal situation is unique, and you need someone who will give you the level of comfort that he or she will treat your legal problem like it is their own. J. Gordon Gregory of the law firm of Wilbert & Towner is ready to provide you with that type of specialized assistance. With over 30 years of experience in Southeast Kansas, Gordy is ready to give you the personalized legal service your problem needs and deserves. Call J. Gordon Gregory of Wilbert & Towner today at 620-231-5620 or contact him online at wilbertandtowner.com.
See their ad names and numbers.
Customer first, safety always. It's not just a tagline, it's the Watco way. By focusing on safety, each and every day they build a future by protecting their customers, team members, community, and the environment. When Watco moves commodities by rail, river, and road, at home or across North America and Australia, their priority is to ensure that they deliver their loads safely and on time. Watco wishes all area teams a safe and successful season.
Save where you shop with Labette Bank's Bazing checking account. Use the Bazing app to find over 300,000 national and local discounts. Bazing also offers industry-leading identity theft protection, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, paying up to $200 for damaged phones, pharmacy, vision, and hearing savings. With Bazing checking, you get deals you want and protection you deserve. Stop by and ask us about Bazing at Labette Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
It's time for the national anthem. Mike Snow back here, Frontenac High School, national anthem, and getting ready for the starting lineups to be introduced. Let's start first with the Baxter Springs Lions, 9-6 overall, 1-1 in league play. They are coached by the principal of Baxter Springs High School, Corey White. Starting for them, a junior guard, Cassidy Schaefer, a freshman guard, Allie Fry, a freshman guard, Briley Rice, a junior guard, Abby Underhill, and the sophomore forward, Delaney Barnes. So it's Barnes, Underhill, Rice, Fry, and Schaefer for the B Springs Lions. For the Frontenac Raiders, coached by Martha Harper, assisted by Bailey Floor and Scotty Fields. Junior guard, Maddie Davis. Sophomore guard, Karma Fields. Sophomore forward, Bria Ginnivan. Senior guard, Taylor Peterson. And the junior center, Lauren Harper. So it's Harper, Ginnivan, Peterson, Fields, and Davis. Frontenac in their home whites, black letters and numerals.
And bringing it up for the Lions, the sophomore, number 24, Delaney Barnes.
Baxter in their road reds, white letters and numerals trimmed in black on the front of their jerseys. So we are ready for some high school basketball here between Frontenac and Baxter in this CNC League doubleheader. Frontenac girls looking for their first win of the season in league play. Lost on the road last Tuesday to Girard. And here 2 weeks ago, 4-point loss to Galena. Officials are ready, and we're ready. Going to recognize some senior wrestlers here tonight. Also present Brock Ginnivan from the Shrine Bowl. She will be representing Frontenac in the Shrine Bowl coming up this summer. Played here at Pittsburgh State, and it's Barnes set to jump it against Harper for the Raiders. Ball's in the air. Opening tip is slapped into the backcourt, controlled by Delaney Barnes. And the first possession of the game will go to Baxter, and then they stop it. And now they're going to give it to Frontenac on the turnover. Not sure exactly what happened there, so Raiders will have the basketball and attack against the man-to-man. They get it inside to Karma Fields. Turnaround jumper missed. Rebound tipped out to the free throw line. Loose on the deck near half court. Davis has it. And then she is fouled at the half court line. That one's going to go on Cassidy Schaefer. So the first on Schaefer, the first on the team. And Frontenac will inbound it from the scores table. We'll move from right to left. Get it to Peterson. Taylor to the hoop. Right-handed layup at the rim. No good. Barnes clears the rebound. Has it stripped away and taken by Peterson. Peterson inside to Davis, and it's knocked away and stolen. And the Bee Springs Lions have the basketball. Barnes will push it up. Hand it off to Fry in the backcourt. Swings it right side for Rice. Rice picks up her dribble. Lobs it over the top to Schaefer between the rings. Left wing now for Fry. Over to Underhill. She'll put it on the floor. Dribble to the elbow. Swing it right side for Rice. Frontenac playing a zone, packing it in. Paying a lot of attention to Delaney Barnes. Fry drives into the hoop, kicks it out for Rice, and Rice traveled. Baxter will turn it over, back to Frontenac. We're scoreless, 6:51 to play, first quarter. Raiders have attempted one shot, couple of turnovers. Baxter's yet to shoot it up yet. They get it inside to Ginnivan, tips it, kicks it out for Davis. Baseline three on the right wing, and it is up and good. Maddie Davis for three gives Frontenac their first lead. 6:32 remaining first quarter. Underhill to Schaefer inside to Barnes, and a whistle and a foul, and that's going to go on Lauren Harper. It'll be her first, team first, and that will put Delaney Barnes at the line. She will shoot two for the Lions. The officials have a conversation about the possession arrow and give it in favor of the Lions when the next tie ball comes up. Barnes at the line shooting two. First one up and good. 3-1. Frontenac with the lead. 6:26 remaining first quarter. Just getting underway here in game one of our CNC League doubleheader on Radio X 103.5 and online at ESPN1007.com as Barnes knocks them both down. 3-2. Frontenac with a 1-point lead in the basketball, trying to get it inside to Karma Fields, and it goes off the foot of a Lions player, Lions defender, and will stay here with Frontenac. Maddie Davis will play it in, baseline left under her own basket. Get it down in the corner for Fields. Karma will launch a three, missed. Rebound out of bounds off of Baxter. It'll stay right here once again with the Raiders. 3-2 Frontenac, 6:13 remaining first quarter. Davis set to play it in. Gets it in on the left wing for Fields. Karma drives it to the basket. Shot over Barnes, partially blocked, and Barnes clears it for the Lions. Pushes it up the floor for Fry. Fry in the corner for Rice. Rice dribbles it from the right baseline to the left wing. Gives it over to Fry. And Fry is fouled by Taylor Peterson. Taylor trying to gamble for the steal there and leaned into Fry, her first, team second. 5:55 to play first half, 3-2, Frontenac by a point. Rice on the right wing, in the high post for Schaefer. Schaefer lost it, got it back, swings it left wing for Fry. Couple of freshman guards in the backcourt here for Baxter. Rice dribbles in, kicks it left wing for Fry, down in the corner for Underhill. The lefty with her first jumper of the night knocks it down. Abby Underhill with her first two gives Baxter their first lead, 4-3. 5:25 remaining, first quarter. Peterson running the point for Frontenac against the Baxter man-to-man. Spins through the defense, count the bucket, and she's fouled. Nice move by the senior Taylor Peterson. And she will head to the line for a three-point play. A two-point basket gives Frontenac the lead once again at 5-4. That foul was whistled on Underhill, her first, team second. Taylor's free throw rims out, and Schaefer clears the board. Up the floor to Fry. Over to Underhill. Underhill skip pass across the lane to Rice. Over to Schaefer, trying to get it into Barnes, and it's knocked away and stolen by Maddie Davis. Davis up the floor for Fields. Carmen ice pass in transition to Bria Ginnivan, and she lays it in. Nice way to run the 2-on-1 break. 7-4 Frontenac. They've scored 4 straight to retake the lead by 3. 4:50 to play, first quarter. Underhill lobs it down in the corner for Barnes. 15-foot jumper missed. Rebound tipped around right to Fry. Her jumper over Harper is up and good. Nice move there by Allie Fry, the freshman, with an offensive board and putback. 7-6 Frontenac. 4:30 mark here this first quarter. Davis, right side for Peterson, as Baxter switched to a 2-3 zone. Trying to slow things down offensively for the Raiders. Right side for Fields, in the corner for Ginnivan. Ginnivan drives baseline, pull up 10-footer is up and good. 4 straight for Ginnivan, 9-6 Frontenac. Fry will push it up the floor. Kicks it out for Rice, open jumper, missed everything. Rebound right into the hands of Barnes, and she's fouled, Underhill, and she's fouled by Taylor Peterson. That's the second on Taylor. She'll come out of the ball game as Skylar Baker set to check in for her. So Underhill, the lefty, has 2 points in the game. First free throw missed. Baker will check in and replace Taylor Peterson. 4:06 to play, first quarter, 9-6. Frontenac with the lead. Second free throw rims out. Baker with the rebound, up the floor to Fields. Karma down on the right wing, kicks it over to Baker. Baseline right now for Fields. She'll launch a three and knock it down. First 3 ball in the game for Karma Fields. Frontenac's doubled them up here, 12-6. There's a steal by Harper on the half-court trap. Up the floor to Fields. Kicks it out for Baker. Skyler for 3 on the right wing. No good. Rebound out of bounds to Baxter. The Lions will have the basketball, trailing 12-6, 3:38 to play, first quarter. And Frontenac's going to crank up the full court pressure here. Throw it over the top to Rice. Rice attacks the basket. Kicks it middle of the lane for Schaefer. Nice pass, and Schaefer lays it in from 10 feet. Schaefer with her first basket of the game. First for Schaefer, 12-8. Frontenac 3 seconds in, or no, they're going to call a foul on Baker. Baker with an offensive foul at the other end, her first, team 4th. Baxter will have the ball against the full court press. Trailing 12-8, 3-minute mark here of this first quarter. Underhill coast to coast through the press, missed a layup, got her own rebound, and then a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Karma Fields. Baxter will play it in underneath their own basket. 3:01 to play, first quarter. Get it in the corner for Rice, inside to Barnes. Steps into a double team, forces it up with the left hand. Nice move. And she lays it in. 4 for Delaney Barnes, 4 straight for Baxter. It's 12-10 Frontenac. 2:45 to play, first quarter. Ginnivan drives baseline, lobs it inside for Baker, and it's knocked away by Underhill, stolen by Barnes. Baxter can tie it or take the lead with a 3 ball here. 2:35 to play, first quarter. Right side for Rice, in the high post for Schaefer. She shuffled her feet on the dribble drive, and we'll turn it over with the travel back to Frontenac. Fields will bring it up against the 2-1-2 zone. Right wing for Harper. Harper skips it left wing for Maddie Davis. Top of the key for Harper. She'll launch a 3. Missed. Rebound by Maddie Davis. She'll take it up over Barnes. Miss it, but draw a whistle and a foul. And that will go on Barnes. First on Barnes, third team foul on Baxter. And that'll put Maddie at the line, shooting 2. She's got 3 points in the game. 12-10, Frontenac, 2:13 to play, first quarter. First one up, no good. Second one for Davis. No good. Missed off the back of the rim. Rice pulls down the rebound from Baxter and will push it up left to right. Down in the corner. As a pass deflected away by Fields. Stolen by Davis. Davis will push it up right to left for the Raiders and draw a whistle and a foul underneath the basket. That'll go on Allie Fry. That's the first on Fry. 14 foul on the Lions. And Davis will head back to the line. She's 0 for 2 from the line, 3 points in the game. She'll shoot 2. 12-10, Frontenac, 2:01 to play, first quarter. First free throw up, high arcing shot, crawls over the front of the rim and good. 4 for Davis. 13-10 the lead for the Raiders. Second one for Davis. Another but net. Maddie 2 of 4 from the line. 5 points in the game. Raiders by 4. Under 2 minutes to play, first quarter. Rice drives it to the hoop, cut off, kicks it across the lane for Fry. Fry's shot in the lane is up and good. 4 for the freshman Allie Fry. 14-12 Frontenac. 1:45 remaining, first quarter. Left wing for Ginnivan. She dribbles into the zone. A lot of contact, no foul called. And Underhill comes out of the pile with the basketball. Her shot blocked at the other end. Knocked away by Fields. Fields up the floor for Harper. Lauren to the basket. Layup good. First 2 for Harper. 1:20 to play. 16-12. Frontenac by 4. There's a steal by Harper. Harper through the defense. Shot over Barnes. Missed. And Barnes clears it. And then a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Frontenac on the rebound. It's either on Harper or Davis. And it's on Lauren Harper. And she picked up her second.
Number 10, Reagan Hipful.
Now Reagan Hipful will check in and replace Bria Ginnivan. 16-12 Frontenac, 1:11 to play, first quarter. Frontenac extending their 2-2-1 full court press as Davis deflects it away. She knocked it out of bounds on the sideline. Baxter will play it in right in front of their own bench. Getting into Underhill. She'll bring it into the front court with 1 minute to play, first quarter. Over to Barnes, 15-footer on the way, and she knocks it down. Delaney Barnes with 6. 16-14. Frontenac by a bucket. Final 50 seconds of this first quarter. Fields, right wing jumpers blocked right into the hands of Barnes. The floor to Schaefer. Schaefer to Underhill. Underhill up the far sideline, crosses over in the lane, finds Barnes, 17-footer, swish. Delaney Barnes with 8. We're tied at 16, 30 seconds to play in this first quarter. Good time for Frontenac to hold it for the last shot. Right side for Reagan Hipful, the freshman who just checked in, over to Baker. Right wing for Fields. Down to the baseline for Davis. Maddie for 3, missed everything. And a pushing foul on Reagan Hipful. First on Hipful, 7th team foul on the Raiders. And Delaney Barnes, who has 8 points, 2 of 2 at the foul line. We'll head to the free throw line at the other end. Actually, it'll be Underhill at the line. Underhill's 0 for 2, 2 points in the game. Free throw up, missed it. Rebound pulled down by Caitlin Sellers, who just checked in. Up the floor to Baker, 9 seconds remaining. Down in the corner for Fields with 8. Top of the key for Davis, swings it left wing for Reagan Hipful, and her jumper's up and good. Reagan Hipful gives the Raiders the lead as we come to the end of the first quarter. 18-16, Frontenac girls lead Baxter Springs. We are back to Frontenac High School here in 1 minute. 1 minute, this is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
If you want to improve your basketball skill set, you need to attend one of the Lane Lord basketball camps. Each camper receives individual attention and specific coaching adapted to age and skill level. There's something for everyone. A grade school camp for girls entering 3rd through 8th grade, a high school team camp available on 2 different weekends with both varsity and JV levels of competition, plus satellite camps throughout the summer. All campers receive instruction from head coach Lane Lord, head assistant Amanda David, along with former and current players. For more information, visit them online at lanelordbballcamps.com. Coach Lord and Coach David have seen tremendous success over the past several years, and they begin their recruiting at these camps, with over 20 former campers being signed. Visit lanelordbballcamps.com.
I had no idea you did that.
That's what I said when I learned CDL does more than just electrical work. Like plumbing, heat and air, security cameras and alarms, generators, solar panels, even signs for my business. CDL really is one company that has a solution for about everything in my home and business. Learn more at cdlsolution.com.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Baxter got it first, just opened up the second quarter and turned it over. It'll go back to the Raiders, 18-16 Frontenac, lead by 2. Skylar Baker will walk it up the floor, hands it off for Sellers, right back to Baker on the give and go. Rebound, or shot missed, and then a tie-up on the rebound. And the alternating possession will stay here with Frontenac. It's Reagan Hipfel, Davis, Sellers, Baker, and Fields. So 3 of the 5 starters on the floor, actually 2 of the 5 starters on the floor here for Frontenac. They get it in the corner for Fields, right back on the block for Davis. Counted, and she's fouled. Maddie Davis will head back to the line for a 3-point play. She's got 7. Stretches it out to a 4-point lead for the Raiders, once again with 7:34 remaining first half. Free throw for the 3-point play is nothing but net. Maddie Davis heating up. She's got 8. The lead is 5. Barnes will bring it up against the pressure and throw it away. This press taking its toll on the Lions as it'll go back to the Raiders with a 5-point lead. If they can convert here, this will be their largest lead of the night. Davis, right side for Fields, lobs it into Sellers, and Barnes takes it away. Over to Underhill, she'll walk it up against the Frontenac man-to-man defense. Get it to Schaefer. Schaefer across the lane and traveled again. She got too far under the basket, tried to dump it across the lane to Underhill and shove her feet. And Frontenac with 3 consecutive stops to open up this second quarter will have the basketball and a 5-point lead. This is their largest lead of the night. They get it into Sellers, and Barnes steals it away. Up the floor to Fry. Fry in transition, shot over Davis, missed. And the rebound pulled down by Baker. Now Davis will push it up from right to left for the Raiders. Down in the corner for Hipfel. Reagan to the basket, kicks it out for Davis. Top of the key for Baker. And Baker traveled and will go back to the Frontenac Raiders. Or excuse me, the Baxter Springs Lions. So Fry will bring it up against the half-court press. Gets it to Underhill. Underhill tied up. Alternating possession will stay here with Baxter. Barnes will play it in. Swings it right wing for Madison Burton, who just checked in. Over to Underhill. Little teardrop in the lane to the lefty. Too strong. Rebound by Schaefer. She'll hand it off for Burton. Skip pass for Fry. She'll drive it to the basket a little out of control. Missed the shot. Schaefer with a rebound, and her follow is up and good. Cassidy Schaefer with 4 points. Frontenac by 3. 5:50 to play first half. Fields down in the corner. Up top for Maddie Davis. Top of the key. A little runner in the lane. Missed. And the rebound's cleared out of there by Underhill. She'll push it up from left to right. Baxter can tie it with a 3 on this possession. Over to Fry, right side for Burton. Burton hands it off for Schaefer on the elbow. Over to Underhill, down in the corner for Barnes. Open 3 ball, and she knocks it down. Delaney Barnes with 11. We're tied at 21. 5:18 to play first half. Fields at the other end trying to answer with a 3. Comes up short. Rebound loose on the deck. Tie up. And the alternating possession will head back to, or stay with Frontenac, excuse me. As Jaden Meyer will check in for Maddie Davis. 5:11 to play first half. We're tied at 21. Meyer will play it in against the zone. Gets it in to Hipfel. Over to Fields. Fields throws it away. Stolen by Delaney Barnes. Barnes up the floor. Nice jump stop in transition. Shot rolls off. Schaefer with a rebound, and she's fouled on the follow. Cassidy Schaefer will head to the line to shoot 2. As they whistle that one on Caitlin Sellers. First on Caitlin, 8th team foul on the Raiders. And Cassidy Schaefer will shoot 2 for the Lions. Free throw up and good. 6-0 run has given the Lions their first lead of the night. 22-21. 4:59 to play. Bria Ginnivan returns for Frontenac. Bailey Rooms checks in for the first time. Second one for Schaefer, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Reagan Hipfel pulls it down for the Raiders. Up the floor to Ginnivan. Ginnivan to Hipfel. Down on the baseline right for Jaden Meyer. Up top for Bria. Ginnivan swings it left wing for Baker. Baker in the lane, pull up jumper miss. Gets her own rebound. The follow no good. Hipfel with a rebound, and the follow is up and good. That's 4 for Hipfel. 23-22. Frontenac retakes the lead. 4:30 to play. Schaefer up the floor for Fry. Fry in the corner for Barnes. She just hit one from there. Takes another one. This one comes up short. The rebound out of bounds off of Baxter. And it'll go back to Frontenac, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 4:21 remaining first half. Frontenac leads Baxter 23-22. It's a 30. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
Headquartered in Richmond, Kansas, QSI Quality Structures Incorporated specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground snow load and a 90-mile-per-hour wind shear built to the most stringent codes. Whether you need a garage, agricultural building, commercial facility, or custom-built design, we're your one-stop shop for post-frame buildings. QSI. Everything we do is right on cue.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here, Frontenac High School. 4:21 remaining first half. Frontenac girls lead Baxter 23-22 with the basketball out of the timeout. Peterson checked back in during the timeout, picked up 2 fouls early. They get it to Hipfel. Hipfel tries to dump it underneath to Bria Ginnivan, and a whistle and a foul underneath. That's going to go on the Raiders. And this one's going to go on Bria Ginnivan. First on Bria, 9th team foul on the Raiders. That will send Abby Underhill, who's 0 of 3 from the line, 2 points in the game, will shoot a 1-and-1. The final 1-and-1 of the first half for the Lions. First free throw up and no good. And Ginnivan clears the board for the Raiders. 4-minute mark here, first half. Frontenac leading 23-22. Rooms, couple of dribbles, swings it left wing for Peterson. Baxter packing in that 2-1-2 zone. Over to Rooms. Right side for Jaden Meyer. Left wing for Peterson. Down on the baseline for Ginnivan. Nice pass in the lane to Reagan Hipfel, and she's fouled. That will put Reagan at the line, shooting 2 for the Raiders. as they whistled that foul on Burton. First on Madison Burton, 16th foul on Baxter. And Reagan Hitful will shoot 2 and knocks the first one down. 5 for the freshman. (24-22), Raiders by 2. Second one, nothing but net. Reagan Hitful with 6 points, 4 here in the second quarter. And Frontenac leads by 3. Deflection on the press, stolen by Ginnivan. Ginnivan up the floor, kicks it out for Peterson, who fanned out for an open 3 ball, comes up short. Rebound pulled down by Rice. Had it poked away by Peterson, saved by Rooms to Hitful. Up the floor to Jaden Meyer. Meyer top the key, dumps it down to the baseline for Ginnivan. Skip pass near side for Peterson. Taylor between the circles, down in the corner for Meyer, back to Peterson. Taylor penetrates the zone, the little teardrop missed. Hitful with a rebound, the follow no good. The rebound pulled out of there by Rice, and Baxter will bring it up from left to right. 25-22, Frontenac, 2:50 to play, first half. Rice on the baseline, in the backcourt for Fry. Back to Rice, trying to get it inside to Schaefer, and it's a kicking violation on the Raiders. And it'll stay here with Baxter. It's Delaney Barnes will check back in for Baxter. Davis and Fields return for Frontenac. Underhill to play it in for Baxter underneath their own basket. 2:41 to play. Lobs it into Barnes. Barnes had it, lost it. Loose on the deck, and then a tie-up. And it'll stay here with Baxter. And lob it in again to Barnes. She gets it at the right elbow. Underneath for Schaefer. And Schaefer traveled again. And Baxter will turn it over back to the Frontenac Raiders with 2:32 to play first half. 25-22, Frontenac leads by 3. They led by as many as 5 on a couple of different occasions. Baxter's had one lead at 22-21. Fields thought about a 3 and drives it into the basket, and a 3-second violation whistled on Frontenac. The teams exchange turnovers. It'll go back to the Baxter Springs Lions. 2:18 to play. First half, 25-22. Underhill fouled in the backcourt by Bria Ginnivan. Ginnivan picked up her second, and that put Underhill back at the line.
This is Abby Underhill on the line for the Lions. She's getting 2 shots.
First one is up and good off the backboard. After missing her first 5, she banked it in off the backboard. And Baker returns and replaces Bria Ginnivan. Second one, no good. Rebound pulled down by Reagan Hitful. Up the floor for Fields. Right side for Baker. Down in the corner for Bailey Rooms. Back to Karma, top of the key. Dribbles to the right wing. Baseline for Baker. Long 3 is up and good. First points of the game for Baker. And a Baxter Springs turnover at the other end, and Frontenac can add to their largest lead of the night. 28-23, 1:49 to play first half. Over to Davis. Long 2, missed. Baker pulls down the rebound. The follow-up, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Baxter, and they almost turn it over. Rice had it. Almost throws it into the backcourt, but Fry was right there to save it. To Schaefer. Back to Fry. 1:20 to play first half, 28-23. Inside to Barnes. Shot over Hitful, no good. A rebound pulled down by the Raiders, and Davis will walk it up for Frontenac. Hand it off for Baker. Thought about a 3. Swings it right side for Fields. Fields top of the key. She'll launch a three and hit it. Fields with 6. Frontenac with their largest lead. It's 8, 31-23, 45 seconds remaining here in the half. Rice pull-up jumper on the baseline. Miss. Schaefer with a rebound. And they're going to wave it off and Whistler for an over-the-back foul. So that's 2 on Schaefer. That's the 7th team foul on Baxter. As Burton will return for Barnes, as Bailey Rooms will head to the line. She'll shoot a 1-and-1 for the Raiders. First one up and good. First point of the game for Bailey. Frontenac stretched it out to a 9-point lead. Second one missed. Fields with a rebound. So kick it in the backcourt for Davis. 9-point lead, 35 seconds to play. Good time to hold it for the final shot. Fields left wing for Davis. 25 seconds. Back to Fields. 22 in the corner for Baker, and she loses it out of bounds. Back to the Lions with 21.8 remaining. Get it into Underhill. Over to Rice, into Schaefer. Jumper in the lane, missed, and an over-the-back foul. And Cassidy Schaefer has picked up her 3rd foul. Foul whistle against Cassidy Schaefer. Her 3rd, team 8th. And that will put Skylar Baker at the line, shooting 1-and-1 for Frontenac. She was a little unsure if it was her shooting the free throws or Reagan Hipfel, but Baker will go to the line. First free throw up and good. Second free throw missed. Rebound by Karma Fields. 5 seconds, top of the key for Davis. Straight on 3, missed. Rebound pulled down by Rice, and that'll bring us to halftime.
And that's the half.
Frontenac girls lead by 10, 33-23 over the Baxter Springs Lions at halftime of this CNC League girls contest, and we'll have some halftime ceremonies here. We'll come back and take a look at the numbers after this 3-minute timeout. 3 minutes. Frontenac leads Baxter by 10 in the girls' game. This is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
From scoring the winning touchdown to walking in graduation, life is full of wonderful moments. But the best times can come with financial challenges, like paying for college or a room renovation. This is Brian Sutton, Market President of Commerce Bank in Pittsburgh. At Commerce, we make the harder stuff easy. Whatever your challenge is, we want to listen and help find solutions so you can focus on the good stuff, like cheering on your favorite team. Check us out at commercebank.com or follow us on Facebook and Twitter for tips on making the most of life. Commerce Bank, challenge accepted.
Having a confident smile can change everything, and Invisalign makes that decision easy because you can have a stunning smile without most people even knowing you're going through treatment. Saya Smile Center is proud to be a premier provider of Invisalign. Your Invisalign treatment will consist of a series of aligners that you switch out every 2 weeks. Each aligner will gradually shift your teeth perfectly into place, giving you the smile you always dreamed of. Call Saya Smile Center today for your no-cost consultation. Saya Smile Center, 4095 Parkview Drive in Frontenac, 620-231-7242.
The City of Frontenac is a proud supporter of Frontenac High School athletics and academics. The City of Frontenac was founded in 1886 and is home to just over 3,100 residents. Frontenac citizens enjoy a small-town atmosphere and all that a close-knit community has to offer. Situated on the crossroads of 2 major highways, those living in Frontenac can easily travel and enjoy the amenities of larger cities in a shorter travel distance. The community boasts an outstanding school system, low taxes, complete city services, including 24-hour police and fire protection. Good luck, Raiders, from the mayor, city council, and staff.
The true test of a great insurance agency comes when you suffer a loss. It's easy to take your premiums, but Ray Ryan of Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh knows that handling your claim is the most important service an insured needs.
Claim is our chance to let the customer know that we'll be out there, not just that we sold them a policy, we'll also be there when a claim occurs to make sure it gets handled in an honest, respectable way.
Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh, a trusted choice agency. Find them fast in names and numbers. Community National Bank and Trust believes in our local schools and those who have committed themselves to our children. They would like to reward you with a premium banking product that offers Community National Bank and Trust excellent service coupled with a bounty of free banking products. Teacher's Choice has a checking account with no monthly service charge, unlimited check writing, no fee for cashier's checks, money orders and traveler's checks, and much more. Call or stop by today and visit one of their customer service representatives and find out how easy it is to open a Teacher's Choice account. Member FDIC.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here at halftime. They are recognizing the Shriners are in the house. They are recognizing Coach Mark Smith, who will be an assistant coach on the East coming up in the Shrine Bowl this summer, and senior defensive end tight end for the Raiders, Brock Ginnivan.
The game will be televised.
They are watching it here.
Everyone to come out and go to the game and support.
And this is taking long. Let's go ahead, Anthony, and take another 3-minute timeout. We'll come back, take a look at the first half numbers. Everybody kind of quiet here as they are making some announcements. Frontenac girls by 10. We're back in 3 minutes.
The City of Frontenac is a proud supporter of Frontenac High School athletics and academics. The City of Frontenac was founded in 1886 and is home to just over 3,100 residents. Frontenac citizens enjoy a small-town atmosphere and all that a close-knit community has to offer. Situated on the crossroads of two major highways, those living in Frontenac can easily travel and enjoy the amenities of larger cities in a shorter travel distance. The community boasts an outstanding school system, low taxes, complete city services, including 24-hour police and fire protection. Good luck, Raiders, from the mayor, city council, and staff.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we found clients appreciate a planning process that adjusts to the twists and turns of their life. If you're rethinking your life goals, the Envision process can help you try on your ideas before committing to them. Maybe you're thinking about retiring early or starting your own business. Your Envision plan can tell you how adding a goal could affect your ability to reach your objectives. For more information, call Shane Peak today at 620-232-3120. That's 620-232-3120. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC.
Now accepting new clients. At the Pet Care and Surgery Center, Dr. James Clark believes all of our pets deserve kind, humane, and loving treatment. From a simple checkup or rabies vaccination to performing major surgery. Plus, Dr. Clark has boarding, grooming, nutrition, and wellness checkups. Dr. James Clark can provide that loving member of your family with the treatment they deserve. Call 620-308-6454 to set up an appointment or simply visit petcarecenter.org. Pet Care and Surgery, making a difference.
Does your current checking account pay you up to $15 per month? With Common Sense Checking at University Bank, you can earn up to $15 per statement cycle, 10 cents for each swipe after the first 15 swipes. Qualifying is so easy. Simply have one direct deposit or auto payment plus 15 debit card purchases each statement cycle and a $100 opening deposit. Stop by the bank for more information about our Common Sense Checking. Then swipe and save. It's convenience that pays at University Bank. Branch GMB. Member FDIC.
The true test of a great insurance agency comes when you suffer a loss. It's easy to take your premiums, but Ray Ryan of Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh knows that handling your claim is the most important service an insured needs.
Claim is our chance to let the customer know that we'll be out there, not just that we sold them a policy, we'll also be there when a claim occurs to make sure it gets handled in an honest, respectable way.
Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh, a trusted choice agency. Find them fast in names and numbers.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
We're back here at half. Mark Smith, the football coach, addressing the crowd. We'll pipe that through for you to listen.
For a great cause. And myself are very lucky and fortunate to be home. So we'll make you guys proud this summer. So thank you.
Thank you, Coach. This will be a memorable moment for Coach Smith and Brock on that weekend. You know, they'll be playing for more than just a trophy. They're going to be playing to help thousands of straying children throughout North America and Mexico as well. Thank you again for your time. We appreciate it, and come out to the game.
Mike Snow back here at the half, 33-23. Frontenac girls lead Baxter. The Raiders looking for their first CNC League win of the season. Let's take a look at the first half scoring numbers. First for the Raiders, they are led in first half scoring by Maddie Davis with 8 points. Karma Fields added 6 points. They got 6 points from Reagan Hipfel from off the bench. Reagan Hipfel, the freshman, with 6. 4 points from Baker, 4 from Brianna Ginnivan, and then 2 each from Harper, Taylor Peterson, and a free throw, and 1 of 2 shooting on the foul line from Bailey Rooms. For Baxter, they are led in scoring by Delaney Barnes with 11. 5 points from Cassidy Schaefer, who picked up her 3rd foul just seconds before halftime. Allie Fry, the freshman guard, added 4. They got 3 points from Abby Underhill. So limited scoring for Baxter, but as we talked about in the open, the sophomore Delaney Barnes was going to be a factor, and they went to her early and often, and she was able to score 8 points in that first quarter and then hit a 3 in the second quarter. The Frontenac girls have their largest lead of the night here in the locker room at halftime, leading 33-23 over the Baxter Springs Lions. As Mark Smith is making his way up here to show me his plaque. See how awesome it is? Look at that. That's awesome.
Are you on there?
Yes, I am on air. You want to talk with me? Let's take a 3-minute break and we'll come back here with more at the half. This is Raider basketball.
The human eye blinks about 17,000 times a day, but here's a real eye-opener. Dry eyes can cause irritation, red eyes, and blurred vision. Don't assume your blurry vision means you need new glasses or contacts. The doctors at Canar Eye Care are experienced in diagnosing and treating dry eyes with the newest treatments available. So schedule your eye exam in Pittsburgh or Girard with Canar Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
If you are injured in an accident or on the job, it is vitally important that you hire the right attorney. Before choosing an attorney, you should make sure they have the resources to fight large corporations or insurance companies. Your attorney should have extensive trial court experience and a track record of success. The Spigarelli Law Firm, with offices in Pittsburgh and Coffeyville, has the experience, resources, and reputation to provide the quality representation your claim deserves. Fred Spigarelli has received the top rating from his peers with the Martindale-Hubbell Independent Rating System. His firm has the resources to hire the experts and physicians needed to properly present your claim. The Spigarelli Law Firm has successfully tried cases for over 40 years and taken numerous cases all the way to the Supreme Court. Call the Spigarelli Law Firm today at 877-409-7931 or visit their website at spigarelli-law.com. You can also find them fast in names and numbers. Be sure to get reliable information when you choose an attorney to represent you.
Paynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist. Paynes handles all driveline repairs for cars, trucks, four-wheel drive vehicles, and farm equipment. Paynes can also handle any general machine work and offers 24-hour record service. Call Paynes anytime, 231-3170. Paynes Incorporated is located at the intersection of West McKay and Highway 69 Frontenac Junction. Paynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist.
Proud supporter of Frontenac Athletics.
When the lights come up on Friday and Saturday nights at high schools and colleges across the region, it's often on a field built by Crossland Construction. Many Crossland employees played on those fields and were educated in the schools that are thriving parts of our communities today. Crossland is a proud supporter of area athletics and urges you to be a part of your local school community. Many of the athletes playing today may help Crossland build across our region in the future. Check out career opportunities at crossland.com. Crossland Construction, build you.
Community National Bank and Trust believes in our local schools and those who have committed themselves to our children. They would like to reward you with a premium banking product that offers Community National Bank and Trust excellent service coupled with a bounty of free banking products. Teacher's Choice has a checking account with no monthly service charge, unlimited check writing, no fee for cashier's checks, money orders and traveler's checks, and much more. Call or stop by today and visit one of their customer service representatives and find out how easy it is to open a Teacher's Choice account. Member FDIC.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
We're back here at the half, 33-23. Frontenac girls leading Baxter. Got score from across town. Colgan hosting Columbus in a key CNC girls matchup, and the Colgan Panthers lead 17-12 at halftime. A low-scoring matchup here. A lot of points put up. You consider Baxter beat Colgan 37-33 Friday. We're sitting here at halftime 33-23, a 10-point lead for the Frontenac girls. Trying to pick up their first win of the season. Frontenac will host Colgan here on Friday. Should be a really good atmosphere. Both games of that doubleheader will be good ones. Colgan swept Frontenac back on December 4th. Girls game was in overtime. The boys game, Frontenac led for about 3.5 quarters. And Colgan was able to pull away from them late. And that, speaking of Colgan Columbus in that boys contest, Wayne Cheon, the head coach of the Colgan boys, going for his 600th career win. Columbus is down. Won their first game on their home floor in 6 years earlier this year. So Colgan, you would think, after going down there and beating them by 30 plus in a non-conference game right after Christmas, Colgan boys would be the heavy favorite. And Coach Cheon well on his way to that 600th victory, but we've seen stranger things happen. Just like Oklahoma State winning at KU on Saturday. A team that came in twice as many losses as wins in the Big 12 Conference. We also have on our website live streaming video, Parsons at Pittsburgh. You can hear that on 100.7 live video. ESPN1007.com. Galena Riverton, the other CNC League matchup here tonight, going on around the area. And then Girard in a non-league game will play Southeast. We'll take a break, come back with the second half after this 3-minute timeout. This is Raider basketball.
Having a confident smile can change everything, and Invisalign makes that decision easy because you can have a stunning smile without most people even knowing you're going through treatment. Saya Smile Center is proud to be a premier provider of Invisalign. Your Invisalign treatment will consist of a series of aligners that you switch out every 2 weeks. Each aligner will gradually shift your teeth perfectly into place, giving you the smile you always dreamed of. Call Saya Smile Center today for your no-cost consultation. Saya Smile Center, 4095 Parkview Drive in Frontenac, 620-231-7242.
This is Eddie Lomchek, the voice of the Pitt State Gorillas, inviting you to join us for Pitt State basketball. The PSU teams hit the road for games against Central Missouri on Wednesday, February the 7th. The PSU women will look to hand Central their first conference loss, and the Gorilla men look to improve their conference tournament position. The women tip off at 5:30 with the men to follow. Our continuous coverage begins at 5. Don't miss a minute of the action. Be a part of exciting Pitt State basketball.
This is your home for Pitt State basketball. ESPN 100.7.
I had no idea you did that.
That's what I said when I learned CDL does more than just electrical work. Like plumbing, heat and air, security cameras and alarms, generators, solar panels, even signs for my business. CDL really is one company that has a solution for about everything in my home and business. Learn more at cdlsolution.com.
When the lights come up on Friday and Saturday nights at high schools and colleges across the region, it's often on a field built by Crossland Construction. Many Crossland employees played on those fields and were educated in the schools that are thriving parts of our communities today. Crossland is a proud supporter of area athletics and urges you to be a part of your local school community. Many of the athletes playing today may help Crossland build across our region in the future. Check out career opportunities at crossland.com. Crossland Construction, build you.
Save where you shop with Labette Bank's Bazing checking account. Use the Bazing app to find over 300,000 national and local discounts. Bazing also offers industry-leading identity theft protection, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, paying up to $200 for damaged phones, pharmacy, vision, and hearing savings. With Bazing checking, you get deals you want and protection you deserve. Stop by and ask us about Bazing at Labette Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
After 3 decades in business, Bittner Motors of Pittsburgh remains a local favorite. If you're in the market for a quality pre-owned vehicle, Bittner Motors has a large selection of late model, low mileage vehicles to choose from. Whether it be a car, truck, or SUV, Bittner Motors will warranty all their vehicles 100% for parts and service. And if you can't find what you're looking for on the lot, they will find it for you. Bittner Motors, 1018 North Broadway, Pittsburgh.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio Wax 103.5, The Evolution.
And we're finally ready for the second half, the longest halftime in girls basketball history. The Shriners were here to recognize Coach Smith and Coach Ginnivan. Frontenac will have the basketball to start this second half, leading by 10. Fields, Ginnivan, Harper, Peterson, and Davis, the starting 5 for the Raiders, and they'll attack the 2-3 zone. Of Baxter Springs. Frontenac very patient this first possession. A 10-point lead, and the opponent packing in a zone. No reason to hurry, and they turn it over just as I say that. They get it inside to Harper, and it's knocked away by Barnes. Underhill up the floor to Fry. Fry drives baseline, shot blocked. Rebound out of bounds off of Frontenac. And it'll stay right here. .7:22 to play, third quarter. They inbound it to Schaefer, who's all alone, and lays it in. 7 for Schaefer. Cuts it to an 8-point Frontenac lead. 33-25, 7 minutes remaining, third quarter. Peterson to Davis to Fields. Karma loads up a 3 on the right wing, comes up short. Rebound pulled down by Underhill. She'll push it up the floor from right to left. Over to Fry, inside to Schaefer. Dumps it across the lane to Barnes. Nice move by Barnes. Left-hand layup missed, and she's fouled on the follow by Ginnivan. And that will put Delaney Barnes at the line shooting 2.
Delaney Barnes on the line, she'll shoot 2.
Barnes 2 of 2 at the foul line, 11 points in the game. We'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the first one is up and good. Second one missed. Barnes 3 of 4 at the line, 12 points in the game. Baxter scored 3 straight to cut it to a 7-point Frontenac lead. Davis, right side for Fields. Karma down to the baseline for Maddie Davis against the zone. Top of the key for Peterson. Right side for Davis. Over to Ginnivan. Down on the baseline for Fields. Karma to the basket. Pull up 10-footer missed. And Schaefer clears the board for Baxter. Up the floor to Fry. Fry ahead to Rice. Picks up a dribble on the right wing. Kicks it up to Fry. Left wing for Underhill. Back to Fry. Right side for Rice. Now they kick it to Barnes behind the arc. Skip past left wing for Underhill. And to Schaefer, over to Barnes. 10-foot jumper is good. Delaney Barnes heating up. She's got 14. 5 straight for Baxter out of the locker room has cut the Raider lead in half, and we've got a timeout. Timeout, Raiders. 5:50 to play, third quarter. 33-28. Frontenac leads. We are back to Frontenac High School in 30 seconds. This is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
What's the buzz around Community National Bank and Trust? They're talking mobile banking, instant issue debit cards, rewards checking and credit cards, and let's not forget e-power checking, paying better than CD-like rates on a checking account, plus nationwide ATM fee refunds. Get in on the buzz. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
232-9400. That's Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing. Customer service first. See them fast in names and numbers.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
5-0 run out of the locker room has cut Frontenac's 10-point lead down to 5. 5:35 remaining, third quarter. This 2-1-2 zone's really slowed off the offense down for Frontenac. Ginnivan missed a shot. Harper with a rebounder. Follows up and good. Offensive board and putback for Harper. She has 4. 35-28. Barnes at the other end in the lane. Shot over Ginnivan is good, and she's fouled. And that is number 4 on Bria Ginnivan.
Foul called on Bria Ginnivan. Barnes on the line for the bonus.
As Reagan Hipfel will check in for
Number 10, Reagan Hipfel.
Delaney Barnes with 16 points. She's got 5 of the 7 here in the third quarter. She'll add to that with this free throw and rattles it in. Barnes was 17, 35-31. Frontenac by 4. Davis will walk it up against the 2-1-2 zone. Right side for Karma Fields. Fields to Hipfel. Left wing for Peterson. Right side for Karma Fields. Over to Peterson. Left wing now for Hipfel. Hipfel into the post for Davis. Davis reverses it to the right wing for Karma Fields. Over to Peterson. Inside to Davis on the block. Davis' shot missed, but she's fouled. And this will go on Delaney Barnes. Her third, team first. And that will put Madison Davis at the line shooting 2. Maddie, 3 of 5 at the line, 8 points in the game. First free throw up, no good. Second one for Davis. And airballed it, and it'll go back to Baxter. So Baxter down 4 will have the basketball. Get it to Barnes, drives it to the foul line, kicks it out for Schaefer, back to Barnes. Reverses it, right elbow for Rice, and she knocks it in off the glass. Riley Rice, the freshman, with her first 2. Right side for Reagan Hipfel over to Fields, 35-33. Frontenac by a point, shot for Harper, by a bucket, excuse me. Shot from Harper missed, Underhill with a rebound. She'll push it up, kick it over for Barnes. Barnes for 3, no good. Schaefer with the rebound. Kicks it up top for Fry. Fry's 17-footer missed. Barnes with the rebound, and her follow is up and good. Delaney Barnes heating up. She's got 19, and we're tied at 35. How about a 12-2 run for Baxter out of the locker room to tie it at 35. 3:30 to play, third quarter. Right side for Hipfel, into Harper. Backing in Delaney Barnes, and she draws an offensive foul on Lauren Harper. That's 3 on Harper. And Jaden Meyer's going to check in for her.
For the Raiders, Jaden Meyer. And here comes Skylar Baker.
2:13 remaining third quarter. We're tied at 35. Rice skips it up top for Fry. Back to Rice, and she traveled. Defender stepped in front of the post as she was trying to pass it in there and shuffled her feet. And Frontenac will have an opportunity to retake the lead after being outscored here 12-2 to start this third quarter. Top of the key for Fields, down in the corner for Meyer. Back to Fields, left wing for Baker. Over to Karma, dribbles it to the left wing. Back between the circles for Baker. Free throw line for Hipful. Hipful to Baker. 10-footer on the way, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Rice. Rice coast to coast, shot in the lane, missed. And a pushing foul underneath. That's going to go on Reagan Hipful. Second on Hipful, 14 foul on the Raiders. And Baxter will inbound it. They get it into Underhill, turnaround jumper, miss, and a whistle and a foul on Maddie Davis. First on Maddie.
Foul call against Madison Davis. This is Abby Underhill on the line for the Lions.
And the first one is up and good for Underhill. Four points for Underhill. Baxter retakes the lead. Second free throw missed. Jaden Meyer pulls down the rebound. 13-2 run here in this third quarter, giving Baxter a 1-point lead. Baker, run of the weave, hands it off for Fields. Over to Hipful, back to Karma. Karma for three, missed. The rebound pulled down by Underhill. They'll bring it up the sideline. Into the lane through the Frontenac defense. Missed the layup. Barnes with the rebound. Her follow no good. Gets it back again, and she's fouled. And that will put Delaney Barnes back at the line. Shooting two. Barnes with 11 and a half. Has a game high 19. First one is up and good.
Back in the game for the Raiders, number
37-35, excuse me. Caitlin Sellers will check in. Reagan Hipful picked up her third foul. Second one for Barnes. Is another at net. In the backcourt for Davis. Against the Baxter zone, over to Baker. On top for Davis. 1:50 to play, third quarter. Down in the corner for Meyer. Jaden will try a three, missed. Rebound pulled down by Fry. She'll push it up the floor from right to left for Baxter. Down in the corner for Rice. Rice to the basket, shot missed. Schaefer with a rebound. Her follow no good. And an over the back foul that's going to go on Baxter. And whistle that one on Rice.
That foul is called against Riley Rice.
So Frontenac down 38-35, just 2 points scored, and that was on an offensive rebound and putback by Lauren Harper. Trail here by 3, 1:20 to play, third quarter. Davis, left wing for Fields, up top for Meyer. Back to Karma. Fields will put it on the floor, dribble it to the right elbow. Kick it in the backcourt for Baker. Left wing for Maddie Davis. Frontenac more aggressive in this first half against this 2-3 zone. Dribbled inside, shot some layups. They get it into Meyer. Meyer's shot blocked by Barnes. And cleared out of there by Schaefer. Schaefer up the floor to Underhill. Underhill in the basket. Shot missed, but a whistle and a foul on Maddie Davis. That's her second, and that will put Underhill back at the line shooting two.
Ball against Madison Davis. On the line for the Lions, this is Abby Underhill.
Underhill's free throw is up and good.
I'm sorry, this is Madison Burton.
39-35. Baxter by 4. Outscored Frontenac 16-2. Now make it 17-2 here in this third quarter. They lead by 5. 44 seconds to play. Third quarter. Bailey Rooms checked in. She's got it. Kicks it over to Peterson. Taylor in the lane. Right side for Fields. Karma over to Meyer. Meyer guarded 3. Rims out. Rebound pinballed around. Peterson has it and then lost it to Rooms. Rooms over to Meyer. Right side for Peterson. Lobs it into Sellers. Sellers double teamed and traveled. And Frontenac will cough it up, turn it over back to the Lions with 19.1 remaining third quarter. Frontenac picking them up, little full court press. There's a deflection. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Baxter and will stay or go back to Frontenac with 14.2 remaining. Meyer up the floor. Left wing for Peterson. Peterson with a 3, and she hits it. Big shot there by the senior Taylor Peterson. She's got 5. Shot at the buzzer, good if it goes, no good, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter, and a big comeback by the Baxter Springs Lions. They've got a 2-point lead at the end of the third quarter. They lead 40-38. We're back with your fourth quarter in 1 minute. This is Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
What do you want from your bank?
Access to my account information on my phone.
Security, convenience, and friendly staff.
When I call, I want to speak with a real person.
I want it all. Low fees, low loan rates, and high deposit rates.
What if there was a place like this in your community? There is. Kansas Teachers Community Credit Union, with locations in Pittsburgh, Fort Scott, Independence, and Coffeyville, serving area residents since 1949.
Headquartered in Richmond, Kansas, QSI Quality Structures Incorporated specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground snow load and a 90-mile-per-hour wind shear built to the most stringent codes. Whether you need a garage, agricultural building, commercial facility, or custom-built design, we're your one-stop shop for post-frame buildings. QSI. Everything we do is right on cue.
With Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Baxter ball to start the fourth quarter. Shot in the lane by Rice. Rims out, and Peterson will clear the rebound. Frontenac down 40-38. Outscored 17-5 in that third quarter. Over to Fields. Karma will try a 3. It missed. Harper with a good box out. Kicks it out for Davis. Davis, nice bounce pass in the lane to Peterson. And Taylor lays it in. 5 straight for Peterson. Tied it at 40. Here comes the pressure. It's giving Baxter some trouble most of that first half. Rice will beat it on the dribble, take it to the basket, and lay it in. Riley Rice with 4. 42-40. Baxter by 2. Davis down in the baseline left. Kicks it up top for Peterson. Right side for Rooms. Over to Davis. Top of the key for Karma Fields. Down to the baseline for Bailey Rooms. 6:55 to play fourth quarter. 42-40. Peterson guarded 3. Swish. 8 straight by the senior Taylor Peterson, and Frontenac retakes the lead. 43-42. Schaefer dribbles it up against the press, gets it ahead to Barnes. Barnes to Underhill. Over to Barnes. Thought about a 3 for a moment. Hands it off for Fry. 6:32 remaining. They lob it into Barnes all alone, and she lays it in. Delaney Barnes with 22 points, 11 in the first, 11 in the second half. Baxter retakes the lead, 44-43. Over to Davis. Davis holds it. Now puts it on the floor between the circles to Rooms. Skip pass near side for Fields. Fields. Back to Davis. Frontenac very patient. Fields guarded 3. It's partially blocked. Now it's loose on the deck. Peterson with it. Hands it on for Maddie Davis. Over to Rooms, and Bailey's layup missed. Rebound to Davis, and she's fouled on the follow. Count the basket. 10 for Davis. And she'll go to the line for a three-point play and trying to add to this 1-point lead for Frontenac. Free throw for Davis, no good. Barnes with the rebound, and she's fouled by Harper. And Harper's just fouled out of the ball game. And Delaney Barnes will walk to the other end and shoot a 1-and-1. Barnes 6 for 7 at the foul line, 22 points in the game. Free throw up and good. Second one is up and good. Switched them both. She's got 24. Baxter retakes the lead, calls timeout. 5:39 to play, fourth quarter, 46-45. Baxter by a point. We're back to Frontenac in 30 seconds. This is Raider basketball.
Headquartered in Richmond, Kansas, QSI Quality Structures Incorporated specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground snow load and a 90-mile-per-hour wind shear built to the most stringent codes. Whether you need a garage, agricultural building, commercial facility, or custom-built design, we're your one-stop shop for post-frame buildings. QSI. Everything we do is right on cue.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X, 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here, Frontenac High School, 46-45 Baxter. Delaney Barnes with 24 points. Just knocked down 2 free throws to give the Lions the lead back. Frontenac with the ball. Against the man-to-man, Peterson to the basket, a little out of control and a blocking foul. Whistled on Underhill. And they'll call it on the floor, just a 4th team foul on Baxter, 3rd on Underhill. And with 5:23 to play, fourth quarter, Frontenac down a point. Maddie Davis will inbound it. And they have a moving screen. Whistled on Bailey Rooms. Her first, team 9th. Frontenac will pick him up, little 2-2-1 full court pressure. Barnes over the top to Rice. Rice up the sideline, picks up a dribble on the baseline. Swings it for Underhill. Over to Fry. Baxter by a point with a basketball. 5:08 to play, fourth quarter. They get it on the baseline for Underhill. 10-foot jumper is up and good. Abby Underhill with 5 of her 8 here in the second half. Baxter by 3. Over to Fields. 48-45. Baxter with a lead. Karma thought about a 3. She'll drive baseline. Pull-up jumper missed. Hipfel tipped the rebound out, but it was pulled down by Rice, and then she's fouled by Bailey Rooms. And that'll put Briley Rice at the line shooting 2. 4:39 to play, fourth quarter. Colgan girls knock off Columbus 53-30. So Colgan girls explode in the second half. And Rice's free throw is up and good. 5 points for Briley Rice, all here in the second half. Second free throw. No good. Frontenac with the rebound. Peterson almost lost it out of bounds, saved it. Now drives it into the basket. And a holding foul whistled on the floor on Briley Rice. That's her second. Team 5th. Davis will inbound it for the Raiders. And a 5-second violation. Frontenac turns it over again. It'll go back to Baxter with 4:30 to play. Barnes throws it away. Trying to throw it over the top of the press. It'll go right back to Frontenac. Davis up the floor. 4:20 to play, fourth quarter. Frontenac down 4. The Rooms down in the corner for Fields. Free throw line for Hipfel. Back to Karma. Fields drives baseline. And a pushing foul on Fry. Second on Fry, 16 foul on Baxter. And Davis will inbound it right in front of the Raider bench. Gets it to Karma Fields. Fields left wing for Davis. Davis pull up from 10, shot missed. Hempel had the rebound and it was knocked away. Now it's loose on the deck. And a tie up, alternating possession. We'll stay here with Frontenac. Davis sent to play it in. Gets in the corner for Karma Fields. Inside to Peterson, and a whistle and a foul. And that'll put Taylor Peterson at the line, shooting a 1-and-1 as that foul was whistled on Briley Rice. 49-45, Baxter by 4. Front end of the 1-on-1 miss. Rebound pulled down by Schaefer. Frontenac picking him up, a little extended full court press. Schaefer through the double team. Gets it across the timeline to Underhill. Down in the corner for Barnes. To Fry, right side for Rice. Down to Schaefer in the deep right corner. Kicks it on the right side for Rice. Rice to Fry, almost lost it out of bounds. Over to Barnes. Left wing for Underhill. 49-45, Baxter running some clock. 3:20 to play, fourth quarter. Lions with the lead in the basketball. Pocket picked by Taylor Peterson. Peterson to the basket, layup good. Taylor Peterson has been huge for Frontenac here in this second quarter, or second half, excuse me. She's got 10 of her 12. 8 of those here in the fourth quarter. There's a steal by Reagan Hempel. Frontenac down 49-47 in the corner for Davis. Thought about a 3. Now she's double teamed. We'll put it on the floor. Dribbles through traffic, kicks it over for Bailey Rooms. Back to Davis. Maddie to the basket, all the way to the hoop. Shot missed. And Schaefer clears it for Baxter, and then Fry traveled. And it'll go right back to the Raiders with 2:43 to play in this fourth quarter. 49-47. Into Fields, shot blocked, and a tie-up, alternating possession. Will go to Baxter. Frontenac down a bucket, 2:41 to play. Gonna pick up Baxter in a full court press. Underhill brings it across the timeline. Over to Fry. Fry in the lane. Jumper missed. And Davis will pull it down and push it up for Frontenac. Davis to the right elbow. Down in the corner for Fields. 2:20 to play, fourth quarter. Trying to get it into Davis. And it goes through her hands out of bounds, and they will turn it over. Baxter beats the press. Underhill pull-up jumper at the foul line. Missed it. Gets her own rebound, and the follow is up and good. And Corey White will call a timeout. It is a full. We will take it with them. 2:07 to play. Baxter leads by 4. We are back to Frontenac in 1 minute. This is Raider basketball.
Finding a lawyer means choosing someone with experience, confidence, and a good track record. Every legal situation is unique, and you need someone who will give you the level of comfort that he or she will treat your legal problem like it is their own. J. Gordon Gregory of the law firm of Wilbert & Towner is ready to provide you with that type of specialized assistance. With over 30 years of experience in Southeast Kansas, Gordy is ready to give you the personalized legal service your problem needs and deserves. Call J. Gordon Gregory of Wilbert & Towner today at 620-231-5620 or contact him online at wilbertandtowner.com.
See their ad names and numbers.
Save where you shop with Labette Bank's Bazing checking account. Use the Bazing app to find over 300,000 national and local discounts. Bazing also offers industry-leading identity theft protection, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, paying up to $200 for damaged phones, pharmacy, vision, and hearing savings. With Bazing checking, you get deals you want and protection you deserve. Stop by and ask us about Bazing at Labette Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Frontenac with the basketball out of the timeout. Three-pointer missed by Peterson. Offensive board by Ginnivan, and she's fouled on the putback by Cassidy Schaefer, who just picked up her fourth. And Bria, with 4 points in the game, will shoot 2 free throws. That one rattles out, back in. Her 5th point of the game. 51-48, Baxter by 3, 1:53 to play. Second one's good. 2 big free throws there by Ginnivan. She's got 6 in the game, cuts it to a 2-point lead. Baxter beats the press over the top, Underhill to the basket, and hits the layup. Abby Underhill with a good game. She's got 6 here in the fourth quarter, 9 in the second half, 12 for the game. Baxter by 4, 95 seconds to play. Skip pass near side for Davis. Maddie will launch a 3, no good. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Fry. Over to Underhill, had her pocket picked by Fields. Now the bodies everywhere. And a travel call. Whistled on Baxter. And it'll go to Frontenac with 1:26 to play, fourth quarter. 53-49, Raiders by 4. Goes in the corner from Meyer. High post for Ginnivan. Nice pump fake shot over Barnes. Miss. Schaefer with the board. Baxter with a basketball and a 4-point lead. 1:15 to play, fourth quarter. Up the floor to Barnes. You don't want to foul her, but you probably need to start fouling here in just a moment. 1:05 remaining. Over to Schaefer. Schaefer hands it off for Fry. 55 seconds. Over to Barnes. Has it poked away by Peterson, but right to Fry. Back to Barnes for Underhill. Back to Barnes. Right side for Schaefer. And Baxter's going to burn the timeout. It's a full 42.3 to play. 53-49, Baxter with the basketball and a 4-point lead. We'll take a 30-second timeout, 30 seconds. This is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
What's the buzz around Community National Bank and Trust? They're talking mobile banking, instant issue debit cards, rewards checking and credit cards, and let's not forget e-power checking, paying better than CD-like rates on a checking account, plus nationwide ATM fee refunds. Get in on the buzz. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
With Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here, Frontenac High School, 42.3 to play, 53-49 Baxter by 4. They will inbound it on the far sideline. The possession arrow favors Frontenac. The Lions are in the double bonus. The next foul on Baxter will result in the final one-on-one of the game. That'll be their 9th team foul. They inbound it to Schaefer. Schaefer to Underhill. Underhill picks up her dribble. Hands it off for Fry. Davis gambles for the steal and takes it right away from Fry to the basket, missed the layup. Rebound by Barnes, and she's fouled by Karma Fields. And Barnes will head to the other end to shoot free throws.
That foul whistle against Karma Fields. Delaney Barnes on the line from the line. She'll shoot 2.
So Barnes will shoot 2. First one good. Barnes here in the second half has made 7 of 8 free throws. Second one is good. Baxter by 6, 24 seconds remaining. Get it over to Ginnivan. Ginnivan inside to Peterson, kicks it out for Fields. Fields left wing, over to Ginnivan. Ginnivan for 3, swish. Ginnivan hits the 3. She's got 9. Martha Harper will call timeout. We'll keep it here. 55-52, 8.3 remaining. It's a 30. Baxter will inbound it. Wing to the floor against the Frontenac full court press. .3 remaining. Frontenac trails by 3. Raiders going to need a gamble for a steal and then a quick foul. Schaefer to play it in. Looking for Barnes. We'll get it to her, and she's fouled immediately. 0.7 run off. And she'll walk to the other end to shoot 2 with 7.6 remaining. If she makes 1, it'll ice it away for the Lions. .27 points for Barnes, and she missed the first one.
Timeout Frontenac.
And Frontenac will call timeout. It's a full 7.6 to play. 55-52 Baxter. Delaney Barnes will be shooting her second of 2 free throws to try to stretch it to a 2-possession lead. We'll take 30 seconds, come back here to Frontenac.
If you want to improve your basketball skill set, you need to attend one of the Lane Lord basketball camps. Each camper receives individual attention and specific coaching adapted to age and skill level. There's something for everyone. A grade school camp for girls entering 3rd through 8th grade, a high school team camp available on 2 different weekends with both varsity and JV levels of competition, plus satellite camps throughout the summer. All campers receive instruction from head coach Lane Lord, head assistant Amanda David, along with former and current players. For more information, visit them online at LaneLordBBallCamps.com. Coach Lord and Coach David have seen tremendous success over the past several years, and they begin their recruiting at these camps.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
7.6 to play, 4th quarter. Delaney Barnes missed the first. She's at the line for the second free throw. She misses it. Frontenac will have a chance to send it to overtime. Free throw up and good. 28 points for Barnes. Fields up the floor, and Martha Harper will call timeout with 4 seconds remaining. 56-52. Frontenac by 4. We'll keep it here during this timeout. Delaney Barnes had 8 in the first quarter. Finished at halftime with 11 and has 16 points here in the second half to lead all scorers with a game-high 27 points. He has lit it up. She's 11 for 13 at the foul line alone. And really, there's not too much Frontenac can do here. Inbounded a quick 3. I believe they're out of timeouts, so there's Baxter can just basically stay in the huddle for this final 4 seconds so they don't risk fouling the Raiders. You don't want to foul a shooter firing up a three, then it goes in, and a chance for an and one to tie it. Baxter doesn't really need to D him up here, but they're going to guard him. Davis to play it in. Gets it to Peterson in the corner. She'll launch a three, miss it. Rebound from Meyer, no good. And that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. It was all Frontenac in the first half. They led by 10 at halftime. And Baxter comes back and wins it 56-52. Take a look at the final numbers and we'll get you set for the boys game. We'll hear from Ryan Barcelona coming up shortly. Delaney Barnes, 27 points to lead all scorers. 12 points from Abby Underhill. 5 points from Briley Rice. All of those in the second half. 4 points from Allie Fry. They got 7 from Cassidy Schaefer, rounding out the scoring for Baxter. For Frontenac, 10 points from Maddie Davis. Fields finished with 6. 9 points from Bria Ginnivan. For Taylor Peterson, she had 10 of her 12 in the second half. 4 from Lauren Harper, 4 from Skylar Baker, 6 points from Reagan Hipfel, and Bailey Rooms added a point to round out the scoring. Frontenac drops it. They're 0-3 in the league. 5-11 overall as they lose this one 56-52 to the Baxter Springs Lions. What we'll do right now between games here, we will have a 3-minute timeout, Anthony. We'll hear from Coach Barcelona, then a 3-minute timeout. I'll get starters and get you set for game 2 of our doubleheader. Frontenac and Baxter boys should be a good one as well. Coming up, we'll hear from Barcelona, Coach Barcelona, after this. This is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
Customer first, safety always. It's not just a tagline, it's the Watco way. By focusing on safety, each and every day they build a future by protecting their customers, team members, community, and the environment. When Watco moves commodities by rail, river, and road, at home or across North America and Australia, their priority is to ensure that they deliver their loads safely and on time. Watco wishes all area teams a safe and successful season.
Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing can tow all cars, trucks, and some semi-tractors and trailers in town or cross country. Larry Barrett has emergency record service for all accidents, 24-hour towing. Been in an accident? Then call the pros. They have quality auto body repairing and painting from certified technicians for all major and minor repair jobs, and they can deal directly with the insurance companies, taking the stress out of your life. Go to Barrett Body.
Hey, Mike.
When I learned CDL does more than just electrical work, like plumbing, heat and air, security cameras and alarms, generators, solar panels, even signs for my business. CDL really is one company that has a solution for about everything in my home and business. Learn more at cdlsolution.com.
When the lights come up on Friday and Saturday nights at high schools and colleges across the region, it's often on a field built by Crossland Construction. Many Crossland employees played on those fields and were educated in the schools that are thriving parts of our communities today. Crossland is a proud supporter of area athletics and urges you to be a part of your local school community. Many of the athletes playing today may help Crossland build across our region in the future.
Hey, Mike. Mike.
defense and get out to that 26-3 lead, and that really set the tone for the rest of the game.
Now, I know you've really only been able to have a shoot-around of one practice since you go from Friday, Tuesday, but getting back in the win column and the way that you were able to win going away, has the confidence kind of been up over the last couple of days around the team?
Yeah, it has been. I mean, I think they saw the kind of basketball they can play, got a little bit more confidence seeing the ball go through the rim, and I just thought we played one of our best team games really of the year, and really just hoping to build off of that.
We're talking to Ryan Barcelona, Frontenac boys coach here between games, and you and I were talking during the break before we came on with this interview. This late in the season, anybody can really beat anybody. It all comes down to shooting, and I felt like that loss Tuesday at Girard, you had a lot of opportunities to get back in it. The ball just wasn't going in the hole, and the Cleveland Cavaliers had that same night on Saturday. KU's had it 4 or 5 times. So when you see LeBron James have a bad shooting night, it's quite possible for anybody playing varsity basketball at Frontenac could have that as well.
Yeah, it's absolutely true, and those guys in the league, like they talk about all the time, it's a make or miss league. It's just so true. I mean, if you just have a bad shooting night, whether it's the NBA, the NCAA tournament, I mean, you see teams get upset all the time. Just that's how those lower seeds do it. They come out and they shoot 50% from the 3-point line. The higher seed shoots about 25%. All of a sudden, it's a one-possession game at the end, and that's what can happen in basketball. It's a great equalizer, and that's why we want to just attack the rim and try to get as many layups and get to the free throw line as much as possible.
How much of shooting do you feel like it's mental? Because everybody puts shots up. Everybody gets plenty of shots in practice. And you can go out one night, make every single thing in practice, come out and not throw it in the ocean during the game. Is that more of a mental thing, or since it's so late in the season, is it more of a legs and fatigue issue?
I think it's really a mental/confidence issue. When guys can get just 1 or 2 early buckets, usually if it's a layup and just one free throw, they see the ball go through the hoop and they're more confident in their shot. And you see them having a good night. When you come out and you take 2 or 3 shots from the outside, they're not going in, you can kind of see that just pile up on a kid quickly. And, you're only good as your next shot. And, you just got to have confidence in it. And I can remember being young, and someone you might know real well, Brad Snow, told me you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So,
right. And you don't get your name in the paper for passing. That was another one of his
right.
quotes.
That was another one of his quotes that he told me too. Yeah, that's true.
We're talking to Ryan Barcelona here, the head coach of the Frontenac boys, and you bring in Baxter tonight for another league matchup, and kind of a testament to just how good this league is. Baxter 0-2 in the league, but 11-4 overall, and it's kind of been a mixed bag for the Lions at times this year. But 11-4, one of the better players in the league, and their point guard Trey White. So I'm sure with them coming into the gym tonight, they definitely bring some problems and concerns for you.
No, absolutely. Trey, he's definitely one of the best players in our league. And last year during the regular season, he gave us a lot of problems, had a real big night against us, 27 or 28 points. And, he's tough. He can shoot it from anywhere. And, we're going to have to really guard him well tonight and make him work for every shot he gets. And, they also got some size, 6'6" kid inside, and he can finish well around the bucket. And, we just got to make sure we attack the rim, try to get as many second chance opportunities we can get, and, really limit Trey's touches tonight.
When the best player and the best scorer is the point guard, it's defensively, it's probably a little bit more difficult to design a defense or do some things defensively to get the ball out of their hand. Well, he's going to bring it up across the timeline tonight. So not only is he their handler, their distributor, but he's also their best scorer. So how difficult is it to prepare for a guy that's a point guard, but it's also the team's best player?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely a challenge, because he's going to get the ball. I mean, that's point guards, they're going to find a way to get it, and it's just a matter of trying to make him get rid of it and not let him get it back. But good players, they, like Trey, he's going to get his points. We just, we got to make sure we can don't let him go off and go for 25 or 30 points tonight. We just really got to limit him tonight.
Are you healthy coming into this one?
Yeah, we're pretty healthy. We've had a couple guys sick with the flu this week. We're hoping they can go tonight. Looks like we're probably going to lose Noah Brooks for the rest of the year with an injury. So just have to have another guy step up for us and just keep battling through.
Frontenac boys head coach Ryan Barcelona. Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Hey, thanks, Mike.
We're back in 2 minutes with starting lineups and the opening tip. Frontenac and Baxter boys coming up.
If you want to improve your basketball skill set, you need to attend one of the Lane Lord basketball camps. Each camper receives individual attention and specific coaching adapted to age and skill level. There's something for everyone. A grade school camp for girls entering 3rd through 8th grade, a high school team camp available on 2 different weekends with both varsity and JV levels of competition, plus satellite camps throughout the summer. All campers receive instruction from head coach Lane Lord, head assistant Amanda David, along with former and current players. For more information, visit them online at LaneLordBballCamps.com. Coach Lord and Coach David have seen tremendous success over the past several years, and they begin their recruiting at these camps, with over 20 former campers being signed. Visit LaneLordBballCamps.com.
I had no idea you did that.
That's what I said when I learned CDL does more than just electrical work. Like plumbing, heat and air, security cameras and alarms, generators, solar panels, even signs for my business. CDL really is one company that has a solution for about everything in my home and business. Learn more at cdlsolution.com.
Paynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist. Paynes handles all driveline repairs for cars, trucks, 4-wheel drive vehicles, and farm equipment. Paynes can also handle any general machine work and offers 24-hour record service. Call Paynes anytime, 231-3170. Paynes Incorporated is located at the intersection of West McKay and Highway 69 Frontenac Junction. Paynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist.
Proud supporter of Frontenac Athletics.
For all those New Year's resolutions, stop at Jocksnitch to get your new running shoes and new workout gear from Nike to Adidas. We also have Brooks and Asics running shoes to get the new year started right. Here at Jocksnitch in downtown Pittsburgh, Adidas Ultra Boost on sale for a great price of $129.99. Stop in to see the Jocksnitch sales we have going on right now. You don't want to miss these deals. Select Chiefs and Royals apparel are marked down. Stop in Jocksnitch today in downtown Pittsburgh.
Sporting goods from Jocksnitch.
This is Eddie Lomchek, voice of the Pitt State Gorillas, inviting you to join us Monday nights for the Pitt State Basketball Show. Each week, we'll visit with women's coach Lane Lord and men's coach Kim Anderson about their previous games and preview the upcoming opponent. We'll also have giveaways of Pitt State basketball tickets and a free room to the Hampton Inn. The Pitt State Basketball Shows air on Mondays throughout the season from 6 to 7 at the Two Brothers Mining Company Restaurant inside Kansas Crossing Casino. We hope to see you there. Be a part of exciting Pitt State basketball with ESPN 100.7. This is Eddie Lomchek, the voice of the Pitt State Gorillas, inviting you to join us for Pitt State basketball. The PSU teams hit the road for games against Central Missouri on Wednesday, February the 7th. The PSU women will look to hand Central their first conference loss, and the Gorilla men look to improve their conference tournament position. The women tip off at 5:30 with the men to follow. Our continuous coverage begins at 5. Don't miss a minute of the action. Be a part of exciting Pitt State basketball.
This is your home for Pitt State basketball. ESPN 100.7. And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here between games. Both Baxter and Frontenac boys are warming up, getting ready for the tip-off, just coming up in about 5 minutes or so. Frontenac and Baxter coming up. Baxter 0-2 in the league, but 11-4 overall. They were 2-1 last week. They lost on homecoming 70-44 to a very, very good Colgan team down there in Baxter. The Frontenac Raider boys 6-10 overall, 0-2 in the CNC League. And both teams here tonight looking for their first win in league play. And looking for an opportunity to get that first league win tonight here on this floor. We're a little bit behind tonight. We had a ceremony from the Shriners at halftime of the girls contest. Brock Ginnivan and Mark Smith were accepted their nominations to the Kansas Shrine Bowl. And then between games, they recognized the senior wrestlers, Nathan Kaufman and KW Hell. And so we're a few minutes late getting this boys game started here in Frontenac, but As I was saying, Baxter 11-4, 0-2 overall in the league, looking for their first win, as are the Frontenac Raiders coming in 6-10. Let's take a look at the starters. Baxter, coached by Alan Hibbler, first-year head coach. Anthony Roberts and Kyle Krotz are the assistants. Starting for them, a junior guard, one of the top players in the league, Trey White. A senior guard, Brant Treese. Junior guard, Blake Thiessen. Senior forward, Preston Landis, and the big man inside, Max Sheffer. So it's Sheffer, Landis, Thiessen, Treese, and White for the Baxter Springs Lions. For the Frontenac Raiders, coached by Ryan Barcelona, assisted by Troy Morris and Jared Pyle. Starting for them, Daniel Watts, senior guard. Jake Wilbert, senior guard. Peyton Brown, senior guard. Brock Ginnivan, senior forward, and Hayden Pyle, the sophomore center. So it's Pyle, Ginnivan, Brown, Wilbert, and Watts, the starting lineups for the Frontenac Raiders. We'll step aside for our final 3-minute timeout here between games and get you set for the tip-off on the other side of this break. This is Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
The City of Frontenac is a proud supporter of Frontenac High School athletics and academics. The City of Frontenac was founded in 1886 and is home to just over 3,100 residents. Frontenac citizens enjoy a small-town atmosphere and all that a close-knit community has to offer. Situated on the crossroads of two major highways, those living in Frontenac can easily travel and enjoy the amenities of larger cities in a shorter travel distance. The community boasts an outstanding school system, low taxes, complete city services, including 24-hour police and fire protection. Good luck, Raiders, from the mayor, city council, and staff.
From scoring the winning touchdown to walking in graduation, life is full of wonderful moments. But the best times can come with financial challenges, like paying for college or a room renovation. This is Brian Sutton, Market President of Commerce Bank in Pittsburgh. At Commerce, we make the harder stuff easy. Whatever your challenge is, we want to listen and help find solutions so you can focus on the good stuff, like cheering on your favorite team. Check us out at commercebank.com or follow us on Facebook and Twitter for tips on making the most of life. Commerce Bank, challenge accepted.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we found clients appreciate a planning process that adjusts to the twists and turns of their life. If you're rethinking your life goals, the Envision process can help you try on your ideas before committing to them. Maybe you're thinking about retiring early or starting your own business. Your Envision plan can tell you how adding a goal could affect your ability to reach your objectives. For more information, call Shane Peak today at 620-232-3120. That's 620-232-3120. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC.
The human eye blinks about 17,000 times a day, but here's a real eye-opener. Dry eyes can cause irritation, red eyes, and blurred vision. Don't assume your blurry vision means you need new glasses or contacts. The doctors at Canar Eye Care are experienced in diagnosing and treating dry eyes with the newest treatments available. So schedule your eye exam in Pittsburgh or Girard with Canar Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
At Lindbergh Pharmacy, we care about your health. From a qualified and caring staff to services like our Time My Meds and MedPack programs, Lindbergh Pharmacy provides personalized service you can count on. Refill prescriptions online at lindberghpharmacy.com or on your smartphone with our free Lindbergh Pharmacy mobile app. You can also sign up for our text alert program and we'll text or email you when your prescription is ready. Can't make it to us? We'll deliver your medications right to your door. Lindbergh Pharmacy, now 2 locations to serve you.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here at Frontenac High School. They're wrapping up the introductions, and we are ready for some high school basketball. We got one change in the starting lineup for the Frontenac Raiders. As you heard Coach Barcelona talking about a couple of guys sick. Hayden Pyle battled some sickness all week, so Blaine Baldwin will be in the starting lineup in his place. So it's Baldwin, Watts, Wilbert, Brown, and Ginnivan getting the start tonight for the Frontenac Raiders. I wrote down Hayden Piles. Coach Gars told me during the interview, and then right before the girls' game tipped off here. It'd be a game time decision on Hayden Pyle. So we are ready. Frontenac in their home whites, black letters and numerals. Baxter in the road wet reds, white letters and numerals trimmed in black. Coach Hibbler, his first year and head coach at Baxter, and these two teams, Baxter and Frontenac, met over in Girard in the sub-state championship game a year ago. Frontenac won it, went to state, and lost that first round to a very good Wichita Collegiate team. Sheffer and Baldwin will jump it up. The officials are ready. The opening tip slapped into the backcourt and controlled by the Lions. Teaston will bring it across the timeline against the man-to-man. Moves it right side for Treese to Thiessen. Trying to get it inside, and the pass goes over the head of Sheffer right to Trey Wyatt. Over to Thiessen. Penetrates in the lane, leaves it for Treese. It's a ball screen from Sheffer. Sheffer cuts to the basket. And a holding foul whistled. That'll go on Jake Wilbert from the Frontenac Raiders. So Baxter will play it in under their own basket. Trey White to play it in. Get in the corner to Sheffer. To Thiessen. Down in the corner for White. Open three ball. Got it. Trey White from downtown. 3-0 Baxter. 30 seconds in. Frontenac will lock it up against the Baxter man-to-man. Right side for Wilbert. Wilbert gets in the right elbow for Ginnivan. Brock to the basket. No good, but he is fouled, and a little delay reaction there after the whistle. Thought it had a shot to be an offensive foul on Brock, but it's on Sheffer, his first, team first. And Ginnivan will shoot two for Frontenac. First one crawls around and good. 3-1. Frontenac by a point, 7:14 remaining first quarter. Second one is good. So a good start for Brock at the line, 3-2. Baxter with the lead. Here comes some full court pressure. Treese to play it in, gets it into Thiessen. Up the floor to Wyatt, has his pocket picked by Wilbert, and then Jake couldn't hang on to it, lost it out of bounds on the sideline. We'll stay with Baxter. White to play it in. Gets it into Treese. Treese will clear everybody out and bring it up against Watts. Into the front court. Left wing for Thiessen. It's a ball screen from Sheffer. Kicks it right side for White. And a holding foul whistled on Peyton Brown. First on Peyton, second team foul. 3-2 Baxter, and they'll inbound it right in front of the scores table. Landis to play it in. Gets it into Treese. Treese in the corner for Thiessen. Thiessen, nice bounce pass into Landis. Landis over to Sheffer. Sheffer wasn't ready for it. And a holding foul whistled on Sheffer, and that'll be his second. That's two quick ones on him.
This is number 31, Billy Buck.
Billy Buck will check in. He'll replace Sheffer. 6:45 remaining first quarter. Kind of a pretty slow pace of this game here early on. Frontenac down a point. Ginnivan tries to get it into Baldwin, and it's knocked away. Buck pokes it away. Thiessen comes up with it, and he'll walk it across the timeline from left to right. Over to White. Trey puts it on the floor. Forces up a jumper on the left elbow. It missed, and rebound pulled down by Baldwin. Up the floor to Watts. Watts down to the left baseline for Ginnivan. Brock double team, kicks it over to Wilbert. Wilbert down to the left elbow, kicks it out for Ginnivan. Ginnivan around Landis, whistle on a foul. And Brock will head back to the free throw line to shoot 2. That one's on Landis. First on Landis. And Brock, who's 2 of 2 at the foul line, will head back there and shoot 2. First one up, no good. In and out. And this one stayed out. Second one, good. We're tied at 3. Ginnivan 3 of 4 at the foul line. 2 minutes into this one here in the first quarter. Frontenac picking them up, little full court press. Treese up the floor to Landis. Touch pass to White. White in the lane for Buck. Kicks it out for Thiessen. 3 ball is up and good for Blake Thiessen. 6-3 Baxter. 5:50 to play. First quarter. Peyton Brown will walk it up against the man-to-man. Over to Wilbert. Wilbert gets a ball screen. Forces up a long 2. Comes up short. Rebound pulled down by Treese. Treese will bring it up over to Thiessen. Down in the corner for Landis. Top of the key for Treese. Over to Buck. Baseline left for Trey White. He'll try a guard at 3. Comes up short, and Wilbert clears the board for Frontenac. Up the floor to Baldwin. Baldwin on the baseline. Spins into traffic. Shot missed, but he's fouled by Landis. So Landis picked up his second. As Blaine Baldwin will head to the line to shoot 2. Frontenac trails 6-3, all 3 points at the foul line. Free throw up and good for Baldwin. 6-4 Baxter. Kane McCauley will check in. For his first action. Second one for Baldwin, no good. Rebound pulled down by Buck. Outlets it to Thiessen. Thiessen up the floor to White. Back to Blake Thiessen between the circles. Left wing for Landis. Nice bounce pass inside to Buck, and he lays it in. Assist by Trey White. 8-4. Frontenac trails. Still yet to make a field goal. All 4 points at the foul line. Wilbur gets a ball screen from Ginnivan. Pull-up jumper left elbow. No good. Rebound pulled down by Trey White. He'll push it up the floor through the defense. Shot in the lane. Missed. Rebound by Treese is followed. Blocked. Saved by Baldwin. Into Ginnivan. Ginnivan up the floor to Brown. Peyton pull-up transition 3. Comes up short and goes over the backboard out of bounds. It'll go back to Frontenac with 4:30 to play. And Frontenac will burn a timeout. We'll take it with them. 4:30 to play, first quarter. Baxter leads Frontenac 8-4. We are back in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. This is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
What do you want from your bank?
Access to my account information on my phone.
Security, convenience, and friendly staff.
When I call, I want to speak with a real person.
I want it all. Low fees, low loan rates, and high deposit rates.
What if there was a place like this in your community? There is. Kansas Teachers Community Credit Union, with locations in Pittsburgh, Fort Scott, Independence, and Coffeyville, serving area residents since 1949.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Baxter ball out of the timeout, and the full court press creates a turnover. Trey White was tied up there on the dribble and traveled before he could get the pass away. Kind of bobbled it as he started to pass it away. Frontenac will attack the half-court man-to-man. Right side for Watts, inside to Pyle. The 7, 3:38 remaining.
and fire protection. Good luck, Raiders, from the mayor, city council, and staff.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
We lost internet for a moment. 12-7. Baxter leads. Missed a 3-in and a pushing foul. Whistled on Billy Buck.
Foul called against Billy Buck.
His second. So now Sheffer, Buck, and Landis all with 2 fouls. And Baxter's going to call a 30. We'll take it with him. 3:04 to play first quarter. 12-7 Baxter. We are back in 30 seconds.
Specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground.
Trees is we have lost our internet again. And Wilbert will go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1 as that was the second foul on Treese. And Wilbert's first free throw is good, 12-8.
In the game now for the Raiders, number 15, Jake.
Frontenac trails by 4 as Jake Beckman checks in. We are finally back on. Lost our internet again as Wilbert misses the second free throw. Frontenac down 4, 2:50 to play, first quarter. Trey White will bring it up. And draw a whistle and a foul on Cooper Cleveland.
Foul called against Cooper.
First on Coop. 4th team foul on Frontenac, and Baxter leading 12-8 will inbound it. They get it into White. Kick it on the corner for Billy Buck. His jumper missed. Rebound pulled down by Wilbert. Well, Wilbert will push it up. 2:30 to play, first quarter. Frontenac down 4. Beckman to Ginnivan. Left wing for Cleveland. Back to Brock between the circles. Hands it off for Beckman. And Frontenac will set it up against the 1-2-2 zone of Baxter. And a kicking violation on Trey White. It will stay here with Frontenac with 2:19 to play. Inbounds it to Cleveland. Left wing from Beckman down to the baseline for Pyle. Up top for Wilbert. Wilbert into the post for Ginnivan. Nice move around Buck. Shot missed. And the rebound knocked out of bounds off of Frontenac. It'll go back to Baxter. So Baxter with the basketball. Get it into Thiessen. Long 3. Missed it. Gets his own rebound. Saves it into the backcourt for White. NBA 3 from Trey White. Missed. Rebound tipped around and a foul whistled on Brock Ginnivan. First on Brock. 15th foul on Frontenac. And Baxter will inbound it. Get it into the corner to McCauley. Over to White. We'll skip it over to Blake Thiessen. Thiessen in the lane. Kicks it over for Buck. 10-foot jumper is up and good. Billy Buck with 4. 14-8. Baxter by 6, 90 seconds to play, first quarter. Beckman with it. Over to Cleveland. Free throw line for Wilbert. Over to Beckman. Blake Beckman to the basket. Wave it off as he has whistled for the charge. As Brant Treese stepped in and drew the charge.
That foul is called against Jake Beckman.
And the officials are going to talk about it. I think I have no basket. And it'll go back to Baxter with 1:16 to play, first quarter. 14-8, Baxter by 6 with the basketball. Very slow pace to this one. Left wing for Treese. Treese puts it on the floor, over to Thiessen. Thiessen in the lane, kicks it over to Buck on the right baseline. Up top for Thiessen. 53 seconds. Right and left wing for Treese. Foul line for Buck. Right wing for Blake Thiessen. Over to Trey White. A moving screen away from the ball that's going to go on Billy Buck. Now he's got 3. Landon Abbott. Landon Abbott will check in. There's 2 number 10s. Had to make sure that was the right number 10. Frontenac with the basketball. 40 seconds remaining. First quarter, trailing 14-8. Piled to the basket. Shot missed. Rebound tipped around, and Abbott clears it for Baxter. Up the floor. Jumper in the lane for McCauley. Missed. Rebound tipped around. And a holding foul. Whistled on Kane McCauley. Now he's got 1 foul. Another big for Baxter with fouls. So you got Landis and Sheffer, with 2, Buck with 3, and now McCauley with 1, and it's already a thin bench to start. And Cooper Cleveland will head to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 and knock the first one down. First point of the game for Cooper. 14-9, Frontenac down 5. And the second one is up and good.
Back in for the Raiders, Peyton Brown and Blake Baldwin.
Blaine Baldwin, Peyton Brown check in. 14-10 Frontenac. They've got 7 points at the foul line and a 3-pointer by Daniel Watts. As Baxter will walk it up with Trey White. And hold it for the last shot. Thiessen had it, lost it, goes down, throws it away to Beckman. Beckman up the floor to Brown. Peyton layup at the rim, it's up and good. 14-12. And Baxter, they turn it over? Not sure what happened there. Now Trey White up the floor, 5 seconds in the lane. Pull-up jumper is up and good for Trey White. He's got 5, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. 16-12, Baxter by 4. We're back to Frontenac in 1 minute. 1 minute, this is Raider basketball.
Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing can tow all cars, trucks, and some semi-tractors and trailers in town or cross country. Larry Barrett has emergency record service for all accidents, 24-hour towing. Been in an accident? Then call the pros. They have quality auto body repairing and painting from certified technicians for all major and minor repair jobs, and they can deal directly with the insurance companies, taking the stress out of your life. Go to BarrettBodyFrame.com or stop in and see them at 1601 East 27th Street Terrace or call 232-9400. That's Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing. Customer service first. See them fast in names and numbers.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
16-12 Baxter by 4. Head to the second quarter. Frontenac with 2 field goals in that first half. A 3 by Watts, that layup in the final 30 seconds by Peyton Brown. Their other points, 7 of 9 at the foul line. And Frontenac will have the basketball to start this second quarter. Watts, Brown, Wilbert, Baldwin, and Ginnivan will attack the 2-1-2 zone of Baxter, trailing by 4. Watts in the corner. High post for Ginnivan. Dumps it across the lane for Wilbert. Jake's shot in traffic is up and good. Jake Wilbert with 3. 16-14. Baxter by 2. Wilbert about a 6-footer, but he can really get off the floor, and playing him at that free throw line in the high post, he can really get to the rim as he just displayed there. Baxter almost throws it away, looking for Treese inside, and it's poked out of bounds off of Watson. Will stay here with the Lions. 7:22 to play in the first half. And down it to Thiessen. Thiessen to White. White fadeaway jumper missed. And McCauley with a rebound, and Wilbert with a rebound, and he's fouled by McCauley. That's 2 on McCauley. And that's the 10th team foul. And that'll put Jake Wilbert at the line shooting 2 with 7:14 to play first half. Free throw up and good. 3 straight for Jake. He's got 4 in the game. 16-15, Baxter by a point. Second free throw, missed. Ginnivan with a rebound, and then he's tied up. The alternating possession will go back to Baxter. 16-15, 7:13 to play. First half, Baxter with the lead. Get it up the floor to Thiessen. Thiessen gets it inside to McCauley. Jumper over Ginnivan is up and good. Kane McCauley with 6, 18-15. Lions by 3. Watts in the corner for Baldwin. Top of the key for Wilbert. Baseline right for Watts. Over to Brown. Back to Watts. He'll load up a 3-ball right wing and knock it down. Watts with 6. We're tied at 18. 6:35 remaining first half. Thiessen to Treese. Back to Thiessen. Over to White on the left wing. Up top for Treese. Right wing jumper for Thiessen. Rims out. Rebound pulled down by Ginnivan. Ginnivan, nice pass in transition to Watts. Reverse layup for Watts is up and good. He's got 8. Frontenac takes their first lead at 20-18. Gonna pick him up. Little 1-3-1 half-court trap. Treese to White. Back to Treese on the left side. Down in the corner for Abbott. To White. Right side for Thiessen. Skips it over to Abbott. Open 3-ball. Missed. Rebound tipped around and Ginnivan clears it out for Frontenac. In the corner for Baldwin. Open 3 for Blaine. Air ball right to Watts. And he missed the shot, but he's fouled by McCauley. Now Kane McCauley with 3. So the 4 big guys that Baxter rotates in, they're all in foul trouble here. I know they're going to get that one to Treese. Not on McCauley, so Treese picks up his second. And Watts at the line shooting a free throw, and he knocks it down.
In the game now for the Lions, number 33.
9 for Watts. Frontenac's lead is 3 at 21-18. Second one is up and good. Watts has 10. The lead is 4 at 22-18. Treese against the half-court trap, and he is fouled by Peyton Brown. Second on Brown, 7th foul.
Foul whistle against Peyton Brown. On the line for the Lions, this is Grant Treese.
So Treese will head to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Treese hasn't scored or shot a free throw. First one for the lefty, no good. Ginnivan clears the board for Frontenac. The Raiders up 4 with the ball. Up the floor to Watts. Daniel will load up another 3, and he hits it. And we got a timeout on the floor. 25-18. Frontenac with an 11-0 run, and they have stretched it out to a 7-point lead. We are back in 1 minute. Frontenac by 7. This is Raider
The
basketball.
human eye blinks about 17,000 times a day, but here's a real eye-opener. Dry eyes can cause irritation, red eyes, and blurred vision. Don't assume your blurry vision means you need new glasses or contacts. The doctors at Kanar Eye Care are experienced in diagnosing and treating dry eyes with the newest treatments available. So schedule your eye exam in Pittsburgh or Girard with Kanar Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
Community National Bank and Trust believes in our local schools and those who have committed themselves to our children. They would like to reward you with a premium banking product that offers Community National Bank and Trust excellent service coupled with a bounty of free banking products. Teacher's Choice has a checking account with no monthly service charge, unlimited check writing, no fee for cashier's checks, money orders and traveler's checks, and much more. Call or stop by today and visit one of their customer service representatives and find out how easy it is to open a Teacher's Choice account. Member FDIC.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5 The Evolution.
5:15 remaining first half. Frontenac on an 11-0 run. Lead by 7, 25-18. Treese in the backcourt. Hands it off right wing for White. To McCauley, back for Trey White. Drives it to the basket and draws a whistle and a foul. It was on the floor before the shot, and they get Daniel Watts on the arm. That'll put Trey White at the line, shooting a 1-and-1.
On the line for the Lions, he's shooting a 1-and-1. Hayden Pyle sneaking in for the Raiders.
Frontenac has outscored the Lions here 13-2, 11 of those in a row. White shooting a 1-and-1, swishes the first one. He's got 6. And he knocks the second one down. (25-20), Frontenac by 5 with the basketball. Cleveland up top for Wilbert. Left wing for Watts. Skips it right side for Cooper Cleveland. Up top for Wilbert. Left wing for Watts. Trying to get it inside, and it's kicked into the backcourt. And Watts tracks it down. And we'll push it up the floor over to Wilbert. Long three for Jake. No good. Thiessen with a rebound up the floor to White. White to the basket. Shot missed, but he's fouled by Jake Wilbert. And Trey White will go back to the line. He'll shoot 2.
Trey White on the line, shooting 2.
A good way, as you heard Coach Barcelona talk before the game, getting a shooter at the line, making some free throws, could get him going. And Trey White with 8 now, and he's made 3 in a row at the foul line to cut it from a 7-point Frontenac lead to a 4-point lead for the Raiders, 25-21. Second one is up and good. That's 4 straight at the foul line for White. 25-22. Frontenac by 3, 4:25 remaining first half. Beckman, left wing against the zone. Skip pass is stolen away by White, and then he slams it off of Cooper Cleveland's leg. Out of bounds, it'll go back to Baxter. So White will walk it up against the half court, 1-3-1. Well, Frontenac goes man. They get it to Thiessen at the foul line. Over to White. White to the basket. Scoop shot, no good. And Ginnivan clears the rebound for Frontenac. Ginnivan coast to coast. Shot in traffic. Missed. Thiessen with a rebound. And Blake will bring it up from left to right across the timeline. Left wing for White. White gets a ball screen. Sinks it up in traffic. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Ginnivan. Here come the Raiders with numbers to Pyle. Pyle to the basket. Is good, and he's fouled. As they whistle that foul. Couldn't tell. On Riley Bush. And Pyle with his first 2, and we'll head to the line for the and 1. Free throw is up and good. 3 for Pyle. 28-22. Frontenac leads by 6. 3:30 to play first half. Right side for Bush. It is checked in. Into Thiessen on the foul line. Picks up his dribble. Hands it off for Treese. Back to Bush between the circles. Bush right side for Thiessen. And a foul on Beckman.
Called against Jake Beckman.
Beckman picked up his second. And the Lions now in the double bonus. That'll put Blake Thiessen at the line, shooting 2. He's got 3 points in the game. This will be his first free throw, and it's in and out, no good. 28-22, Frontenac by 6. Second one on the way. for Thiessen is good. 28-23, Raiders by 5, 3:15 remaining first half. Cleveland into Ginnivan. Ginnivan's fouled by Treese. And that'll put Brock at the line shooting 2.
That foul whistled against Grant Treese.
That's the third on Treese. And Abbott won't check back in for him. First one is up and good. 4 of 5 for Ginnivan at the foul line. So all 4 of his points. 29-23 by 6. Second one is up and good. 5 of 6. All 5 of Brock's points at the foul line. Frontenac by 7, 3 minutes play first half. Abbott over to White. White's teardrop comes up short. Pyle with a rebound. He'll push it up right to left. Shot in traffic, missed. Rebound pulled down by Bush. Bush to Thiessen. Thiessen will walk it up across the timeline against the Frontenac man-to-man. Lost it on the dribble, stolen away by Watts. Watts to the basket, layup is good. Daniel Watts with a good second quarter. 12 of his 15 here in the second quarter. Frontenac with their largest lead. 32-23, they lead by 9. Bush right side to White. And White traveled. Baxter will turn it over, back to Frontenac. Landis and Shepard return for Baxter. Blaine Baldwin checks back in for Frontenac. 2:20 to play first half. 32-23. Raiders by 9 with the basketball. Pyle on the baseline, looking inside. Nice pass inside to Cooper Cleveland. His little teardrop was good. He's got 4. Frontenac leading 34-23. Raiders up 11. Get it into Landis, out for Thiessen, open 3, missed. Baldwin clears the rebound, lost it. And then a pushing foul. Whistled on Blake Thiessen. And Baldwin will walk to the other end of the floor to shoot 2 for Frontenac. He's 1 of 2 at the line. 34-23, Frontenac by 11. And Baldwin will shoot 2 for the Raiders. First one up, good. Second point of the game for Blaine. 35-23. Frontenac by 12. Second free throw up, in and out, no good. And Abbott clears the board. Raiders by 12. They have held Baxter to just 5 points here. White to the basket. Layup missed, but a whistle and a foul.
Foul call against Blaine Baldwin. Trey White on the line for the Lions. He'll shoot 2.
And that foul's on Baldwin, his first. And White will head back to the line to shoot 2. He knocks the first one down. That's 5 straight makes at the foul line for Trey White. He's got 10 points in the game. Second one is good. White 6 of 6 at the foul line, 11 points in the game. 35-20 Frontenac by 10, 95 seconds to play first half. Pyle to Baldwin, right wing for Watts. Daniel will try another 3, and he hits it. Daniel Watts with his 4th 3-ball here in the first half. 38-25 Frontenac. And a foul on Cooper Cleveland, which will put Trey White back at the line shooting 2.
Foul called against Cooper Cleveland. Trey White on the line for Baxter. He'll shoot 2.
So White's made 6 in a row. He's got 11 points in the game, back at the line shooting 2. I think it's 7 in a row. 12 points for White. 38-26, Frontenac by 12. Second one, no good. That's his first miss. Pyle tracks down the rebound in the corner. Hands it off for Ginnivan over to Cleveland. 1:12 to play, first half. Frontenac with the basketball and a 12-point lead. Watts to Baldwin, left wing for Cleveland. Watts on the right side, into Pyle. Pyle triple teamed. Forces up a shot over Sheffer, and it's good. Hayden Pyle with 5, all of those here in the second quarter. 40-26, Frontenac by 14. White to Sheffer, to Abbott. In the backcourt for Landis, back to White. Open 3, top of the key, comes up short. Rebound tipped around. Abbott had it, lost it. And he calls timeout for the turnover to save the possession for Baxter. 38.2 remaining first half. Timeout Baxter. We're back to Frontenac in 30 seconds. Raiders by 14.
Hi, this is Dr. Brent Cousins with SEK Urgent Care. When you're sick, when you're injured, or when you just don't feel like yourself, SEK Urgent Care is here for you. Let our skilled providers treat your non-life-threatening illness or injury at a fraction of the time and cost of an ER visit. Located at the corner of Centennial and Broadway in the Meadowbrook Commons. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. SEK Urgent Care, where your family and time matter. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5 The Evolution.
38.2 remaining first half. Frontenac leading 40-26. Baxter inbounds on the sideline to Sheffer. To Abbott to White. White shot over Ginnivan. And a charging foul whistled on Trey White. That's his first. And Frontenac can hold it for the final 32.9. And that's what Coach Barcelona stood up in the old one shot. So at the very least, you go into the locker room up 14 after a quarter where you've outscored Baxter by 18 points just here in the second quarter. 13 seconds. Ginnivan. Skip pass left wing for Watts. Daniel for 3, missed. Pyle with a rebound. And he traveled. And then we'll go back to Baxter with 5 seconds remaining. 40-26. Frontenac's going to extend their pressure. They get it into White. Across the timeline, pull up jumper, comes up short. And that'll bring us to halftime. Frontenac leads 40-26 over the Bee Springs Lions. Raiders take a 14-point lead into the locker room at halftime. We'll step aside for 3 minutes, come back with the first half numbers and get you ready for the second half. 40-26, Frontenac leads Baxter. We're back in 3.
If you are injured in an accident or on the job, it is vitally important that you hire the right attorney. Before choosing an attorney, you should make sure they have the resources to fight large corporations or insurance companies. Your attorney should have extensive trial court experience and a track record of success. The Spigarelli Law Firm, with offices in Pittsburgh and Coffeyville, has the experience, resources, and reputation to provide the quality representation your claim deserves. Fred Spigarelli has received the top rating from his peers with the Martindale-Hubbell Independent Rating System. His firm has the resources to hire the experts and physicians needed to properly present your claim. The Spigarelli Law Firm has successfully tried cases for over 40 years and taken numerous cases all the way to the Supreme Court. Call the Spigarelli Law Firm today at 877-409-7931 or visit their website at spigarelli-law.com. You can also find them fast in names and numbers. Be sure to get reliable information when you choose an attorney to represent you.
If you want to improve your basketball skill set, you need to attend one of the Lane Lord basketball camps. Each camper receives individual attention and specific coaching adapted to age and skill level. There's something for everyone. a grade school camp for girls entering 3rd through 8th grade, a high school team camp available on 2 different weekends with both varsity and JV levels of competition, plus satellite camps throughout the summer. All campers receive instruction from head coach Lane Lord, head assistant Amanda David, along with former and current players. For more information, visit them online at lanelordbballcamps.com. Coach Lord and Coach David have seen tremendous success over the past several years, and they begin their recruiting at these camps, with over 20 former campers being signed. Visit lanelordbballcamps.com.
When the lights come up on Friday and Saturday nights at high schools and colleges across the region, it's often on a field built by Crossland Construction. Many Crossland employees played on those fields and were educated in the schools that are thriving parts of our communities today. Crossland is a proud supporter of area athletics and urges you to be a part of your local school community. Many of the athletes playing today may help Crossland build across our region in the future. Check out career opportunities at crossland.com. Crossland Construction, build you.
After 3 decades in business, Bittner Motors of Pittsburgh remains a local favorite. If you're in the market for a quality pre-owned vehicle, Bittner Motors has a large selection of late model, low mileage vehicles to choose from. Whether it be a car, truck, or SUV, Bittner Motors will warranty all their vehicles 100% for parts and service. And if you can't find what you're looking for on the lot, they will find it for you. Bittner Motors, 1018 North Broadway, Pittsburgh.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X, 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here at halftime, 40-26. Frontenac by 14 over the Baxter Springs Lions. Let's take a look at the first half scoring from Baxter. They're led by Trey White. Just 2 field goals, both of those in the first quarter. But he was 7 of 8 from the foul line in the second quarter for 7 of his 12. They got 6 points from McCauley off the bench, 4 from Thiessen, and 4 from Billy Buck off the bench. Daniel Watts led all scorers with 18 in the first half. They got 5 from Ginnivan, 4 from Wilbert, 4 from Cooper Cleveland, 5 from Hayden Pyle, and 2 from Blaine Baldwin. Frontenac in the locker room leading 40-26 over the Baxter Springs Lions. Frontenac trying to get a split as Baxter girls knocked off Frontenac earlier by 5. They improved to 2-1 in the league. Frontenac girls fall to 0-3 in the league. 40-26, Frontenac boys by 14. We'll step aside for a final 3-minute timeout here at halftime. Come back with the start of the second half. This is Raider basketball on Radio X.
Finding a lawyer means choosing someone with experience, confidence, and a good track record. Every legal situation is unique, and you need someone who will give you the level of comfort that he or she will treat your legal problem like it is their own. J. Gordon Gregory of the law firm of Wilbert & Towner is ready to provide you with that type of specialized assistance. With over 30 years of experience in Southeast Kansas, Gordy is ready to give you the personalized legal service your problem needs and deserves. Call J. Gordon Gregory of Wilbert & Towner today at 620-231-5620 or contact him online at wilbertandtowner.com.
See their ad, names, and numbers.
Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing can tow all cars, trucks, and some semi-tractors and trailers in town or cross country. Larry Barrett has emergency wrecker service for all accidents, 24-hour towing. Been in an accident? Then call the pros. They have quality auto body repairing and painting from certified technicians for all major and minor repair jobs, and they can deal directly with the insurance companies, taking the stress out of your life. Go to barrettbodyframe.com or stop in and see them at 1601 East 27th Street Terrace or call 232-9400. That's Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing. Customer service first. See them fast in names and numbers.
Now accepting new clients. At the Pet Care and Surgery Center, Dr. James Clark believes all of our pets deserve kind, humane, and loving treatment. From a simple checkup or rabies vaccination to performing major surgery. Plus, Dr. Clark has boarding, grooming, nutrition, and wellness checkups. Dr. James Clark can provide that loving member of your family with the treatment they deserve. Call 620-308-6454 to set up an appointment or simply visit petcarecenter.org. Pet Care and Surgery, making a difference.
The City of Frontenac is a proud supporter of Frontenac High School athletics and academics. The City of Frontenac was founded in 1886 and is home to just over 3,100 residents. Frontenac citizens enjoy a small-town atmosphere and all that a close-knit community has to offer. Situated on the crossroads of 2 major highways, those living in Frontenac can easily travel and enjoy the amenities of larger cities in a shorter travel distance. The community boasts an outstanding school system, low taxes, complete city services, including 24-hour police and fire protection. Good luck, Raiders, from the mayor, city council, and staff.
Save where you shop with Labette Bank's Bazing checking account. Use the Bazing app to find over 300,000 national and local discounts. Bazing also offers industry-leading identity theft protection, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, paying up to $200 for damaged phones, pharmacy, vision, and hearing savings. With Bazing checking, you get deals you want and protection you deserve. Stop by and ask us about Bazing at Labette Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
40-26, Frontenac boys lead Baxter by 14 here at the half. Got a score from across town. Columbus and Colgan, 26-23, Colgan at the half. That's a little bit of a surprise. See if Colgan can turn it on. Wayne Cheon, Colgan's head coach, going for his 600th career win tonight. If he can't get it against Columbus, he'll be here Friday against Frontenac. We'll have it for you here. Live streaming video as well as on air at Radio X. He got his 300th win right here on this floor. I believe back in the 2012 season. So that's the score we have for you at half. Both teams out here warming up. Started the second half just moments away. As I mentioned, Frontenac will be here at home against Colgan on Friday. Then they will head to Columbus a week from Tuesday and wrap up regular season play at Riverton a week from Friday. And then they will have the last week of the regular season off. And then we'll open up sub-state play on the following Friday. So essentially 2 weeks off before sub-state starts, which, you know, could be good if you got a lot of bumps and bruises and healing to do. But if the Frontenac Raiders can hang on here, find a way to beat Colgan, I would think they would be heavily favored both against Columbus and Riverton next week. And you're talking about a team winning 5 straight to close out the year and pretty hot. And then they're going to have a 2-week break off. Not the same amount of time they had off during Christmas time. So it'll be really interesting. Kind of a weird year for the schedule when you think about this. Frontenac went to Prairie View for a doubleheader on January 5th. That was the last road game that Frontenac had until the game at Girard last Tuesday. Then the girls at Mount Vernon on Thursday. The boys home with El Dorado Springs and home here tonight, home on Friday. So the 2018 portion of the schedule, 90% of the games have been played here at Frontenac when you consider the Kansas Army National Guard Classic here at Frontenac, and then a slew of home games kind of scattered around it. At one point, I believe this is the 9th home game out of the last 10 for Frontenac, and the one road game, as I mentioned, at Girard, which really isn't a road game. So very favorable schedule here for Frontenac, and they're also going to host Sub-State here as well. Brown, Watts, Pyle, Wilbert, and Ginnivan for Frontenac. White, Thiessen, Treese, Landis, and Sheffer for Baxter. Baxter open up in the man-to-man. Peyton Brown, right side. Frontenac with the ball and a 14-point lead. Get it into Ginnivan, over to Brown. Peyton for 3. Got it. See if that can get him going. Peyton with 5. It's a 17-point lead for the Raiders. Up top for Sheffer. Left wing for Thiessen. Over to Trey White. Shot missed. Rebound tipped around, and Daniel Watts comes away with it. 40 seconds into the second half. Frontenac leading 43-26. Frontenac kind of needs to do what Girard did to him last Tuesday. Kick the ball around every possession. They need up some clock. Lead by 17. Not saying go 4 corners and stall, but you can burn up about 25, 30 seconds each possession. That'll definitely shorten the game and limit the possessions for Baxter to come back. And on the block for Ginnivan, turnaround jumper miss, gets his own rebound. Takes it up and misses it. Rebound tipped around. Wilbert with it. His follow blocked. And Sheffer clears it, and then he's fouled by Wilbert. So third on Wilbert. First team foul this half on Frontenac. And White will walk it up. Over to Thiessen. In the backcourt for Landis. Back to Thiessen. Over to Treese. Back to Thiessen. Back up top for Landis. Into Sheffer. Turnaround jumper is up and good. See if that can get him going. Sheffer battled foul trouble. It's his first basket of the game. 43-28. Frontenac with the ball in a 14-point lead. Brown drives baseline through the defense. Layup is good. Peyton Brown heating up. He's got 7, 5 here in the second half. 45-28. Raiders by 17 points. Landis to Sheffer. Sheffer shot over Ginnivan, missed. And Watts clears the board for the Raiders. They'll push it up, now slow it down. Hand it off for Wilbert. Wilbert, long two, rattles in. Wilbert with 6. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Timeout Baxter, 5:35 to play, third quarter, 47-28. Frontenac leads by 19. Timeout Baxter. It's a full. We're back in 1 minute. This is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
What's the buzz around Community National Bank and Trust? They're talking mobile banking, instant issue debit cards, rewards checking and credit cards, and let's not forget e-power checking, paying better than CD-like rates on a checking account, plus nationwide ATM fee refunds. Get in on the buzz. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Headquartered in Richmond, Kansas, QSI Quality Structures Incorporated specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground snow load and a 90-mile-per-hour wind shear built to the most stringent codes. Whether you need a garage, agricultural building, commercial facility, or custom-built design, we're your one-stop shop for post-frame buildings. QSI. Everything we do is right on cue.
35, the Evolution.
Baxter ball out of the timeout, trailing by 19. Get it to Thiessen, passed up another 3. Now he'll take it and hit it. Thiessen with 7. 47-31, Frontenac by 16. Wilbert walking up. Get in the high post for Pyle. Pyle traveled. And we'll turn it over and back to Baxter. Treese will walk it up. 5-minute mark of the third quarter. 16-point lead for the Raiders. Thiessen down in the corner for Landis. His jumper's up and good. Preston Landis with his first 2 points. Down to a 14-point lead. That's what it was at halftime. 4:45 to play. Wilbert, left wing, skips it right side for Watts. Over to Ginnivan. Watts into Ginnivan on the block. Turnaround jumper over Sheffer. Missed. Rebound tipped around and Sheffer clears it. Thiessen will walk it up over to Treese. Into Sheffer, and Sheffer's fouled by Pyle. That's a second on Pyle, second team foul this half. And Baxter will turn it over back to Frontenac. And Peyton Brown will walk it up the floor for the Raiders. Kicks it right side for Watts against the Baxter man-to-man. Over to Ginnivan. Over to Brown. Brown will find himself open for three. Take it and miss it. And a foul on Daniel Watts.
Foul called against Daniel Watts.
And it'll go back to the Baxter Springs Lions. Therese will walk it up against the 2-3 zone. Into Sheffer. Sheffer back to Landis. Nice give and go, and Landis lays it in. He's got 4. The lead is down to 12. Baxter trying to put a little run together. Over to Wilbert. He'll try to quiet it with a 3. Comes up short. Sheffer with a rebound. Over to Trey White. White in transition. Shot in traffic. Missed. Treese with the rebound. The follow is up and good. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Timeout Frontenac. So a little 7-0 run here. Cuts it to 10 for Baxter. 3:09 to play. Third quarter. It's a 30. We'll take it with them. Raiders by 10. This is Raider basketball on Radio X.
I had no idea you did that.
That's what I said when I learned CDL does more than just electrical work. Like plumbing, heat and air, security cameras and alarms, generators, solar panels, even signs for my business. CDL really is one company that has a solution for about everything in my home and business. Learn more at cdlsolution.com.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X, 103.5, The Evolution.
3:09 to play, third quarter. 7-0 run by Baxter's, cut it to a 10-point Frontenac lead. 47-37. Watts to Beckman. Up top for Ginnivan. Down to the baseline for Watts. Watts in the lane. The leaner over Sheffer. Out of control. Missed the shot. Thiessen clears the board for Baxter. And Baldwin will go over to the scores table for Frontenac. Treese hands it off for White. White gets a ball screen. Into the lane. His pass deflected out of bounds off of Frontenac. It'll stay here with Baxter.
And the game now for the Raiders. Baxter.
And down it to Treese. Treese to Thiessen. Back to Treese on the right wing. Gets a ball screen from Sheffer. Treese all the way to the basket. Layup is good. It's down to 8. Grant Treese with 4 straight. 47-39. 2:10 remaining third quarter. Ginnivan top of the key. Hands it off for Cleveland. Over to Pyle. Right side for Blaine Baldwin. To Ginnivan, left wing for Beckman. Over to Pyle. Under 2 minutes remaining, third quarter. Frontenac up 8. Get it into Pyle. Nice bounce pass from Cleveland. Shot blocked by Sheffer. And Baxter clears it. Up the floor to Thiessen. Thiessen into Sheffer. Lost it, got it back over to Landis. Layup good. It's down to 6. That's 6 in the third quarter for Landis. 90 seconds to play, third quarter, 47-41. Beckman, crossover. And a holding foul on Blake Thiessen. Plays defense like his dad. 1:27 to play, third quarter, 47-41. Frontenac up 6. Lob it into Ginnivan. Shot missed, but Wilbert's there to tip it in. Good offensive board there by Jake. He's got 8. 4 here in the third quarter. Frontenac by 8. 1:15 remaining third quarter. Treese left wing for Thiessen. Into Landis. Nice move as he tries to reverse it across the lane. And it's knocked away and stolen by Beckman. 49-48. 1 minute to play, third quarter. Baldwin over to Ginnivan. Now to Wilbert. 50 seconds remaining, third quarter, 49-41. Frontenac leading by 8 points, led by 14 at the half. Ginnivan and Beckman playing catch in the backcourt. Over to Cleveland. Cleveland tipped it out of bounds off of Baxter. It'll stay right here. Wilbert with it, 34 seconds remaining. Wilbert shot over Landis is up and good. Wilbert with 10, he's in double figures. 24 seconds remaining. White, 51-41, Frontenac by 10. 10 seconds remaining, third quarter. Into Landis, over to Thiessen, NBA three, missed. Sheffer with the rebound. And he's fouled by Ginnivan, and Sheffer will head to the line to shoot two. With 2.4 seconds remaining. Sheffer with 2 points, battled foul trouble most of that first half. First free throw up, in and out, no good. Second one is good. Sheffer splits the pair. He's got three. Frontenac gets it into Baldwin. Shot from half court. Get if it goes. No good. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter. Raiders lead by 9, 51-42. We're back with your fourth quarter in 1 minute. This is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
Customer first, safety always. It's not just a tagline, it's the Watco way. By focusing on safety, each and every day they build a future by protecting their customers, team members, community, and the environment. When Watco moves commodities by rail, river, and road, at home or across North America and Australia, their priority is to ensure that they deliver their loads safely and on time. Watco wishes all area teams a safe and successful season.
I had no idea you did that.
That's what I said when I learned CDL does more than just electrical work. Like plumbing, heat and air, security cameras and alarms, generators, solar panels, even signs for my business. CDL really is one company that has a solution for about everything in my home and business. Learn more at cdlsolution.com.
Exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Head to the fourth quarter. Baxter will have the basketball, trailing Frontenac by 9. They'll get it to Landis. Pull-up jumper on the baseline. Miss. Cooper Cleveland with the rebound. They'll outlet it to Peyton Brown, and he'll walk it up. Frontenac with a 9-point lead. We'll attack this extended 1-2-2 zone of Baxter. Brown in the corner for Beckman. Beckman in the lane, kicks it out for Baldwin. Back to Peyton Brown. Over to Ginnivan. Ginnivan skips it across the lane to Brown. In the backcourt for Baldwin. Frontenac very patient here. Up 9. Still plenty of time. Cleveland is trapped in the corner. Pass deflected out of bounds off of Baxter. He'll stay right here with 7:08 to play, fourth quarter, 51-42. Frontenac gets it into Baldwin. Baldwin's fouled by Sheffer. That's 3 on Sheffer. Just the second team foul on Baxter here in the second half. Peyton Brown will play it in for the Raiders. Gets it into Baldwin. Turnaround jumper is up and good. Nice move by Blaine. He's got 4. The lead back to 11. We roll under 7 minutes to play. Trey White fouled by Peyton Brown. His third. Team 5th. And inbounded to Landis, and he's fouled by Blaine Baldwin. It's a second on Baldwin, 6-team foul. They get it in the high post for Sheffer. Sheffer right side for Treese. Treese to the basket, nice move, and the left-hander scores at the basket. Grant Treese with 6, all of those here in the second half. The lead down to 9. They get it into Cleveland, and Cleveland is fouled. And Sheffer picked up his 4th.
Back in for the Raiders, Daniel Watts and Hayden Pyle.
Peyton Brown will inbound it. 6:26 remaining, fourth quarter. Frontenac up 9. Inbound it to Cleveland. Over to Watts, who just checked in, and he throws it away. Baxter with the basketball, trailing by 9. 6:15 remaining, fourth quarter. They get it into Sheffer. Over to Thiessen. Thiessen in the backcourt for White. White will elevate for 3, and he knocks it down. Trey White heating up. He's got 15. That's his first point here in the second half. Cuts it to a 6-point lead. 6 minutes to play. Baxter picking him up. Little 1-3-1 half-court trap. And there's a foul on Sheffer, and he's just fouled out of the ball game.
A foul call against Max Sheffer.
And that is 5 on Sheffer. He fouls out with 3 points. Jake Wilbert checks in.
Number 12, Jake Wilbert. Back in the game for the Lions, Billy Buck.
Billy Buck will check in for it. Frontenac by 6, under 6 to play. Raiders inbounded to Ginnivan. Ginnivan hands it out for Wilbert. Picks up his dribble, hands it off left wing for Peyton Brown. Over to Ginnivan. Up top for Pyle, into Wilbert. Wilbert had it taken away, tipped around, stolen away. 5:30 to play, fourth quarter. 3-pointer here could make it a 1-possession Frontenac lead. Right side for Landis. To Buck. Over to Trey White. White penetrates, little scoop shot, nice move. And he hits the floor hard. The basket is good.
Foul call against Peyton Brown.
And he'll head to the line for the and 1 as Peyton Brown just picked up his 4th. Trey White with 17. And more importantly, with his free throw, can make it a 1-possession lead. Free throw up and good for White. That's 6 straight for White. 53-50. Frontenac by 3 with the basketball. 5:10 to play. Wilbert to Brown. Over to Watts. Watts in the left elbow for Ginnivan. Back to Watts. Watts throws it away. Stolen by White. White to the hoop, and he's fouled by Daniel Watts, and that'll put White back at the line shooting 2. Trey White, 8 of 9 at the foul line. And a couple of free throws can make it a 1-point game with 4:57 to play in the fourth quarter. And the free throw's up and good. That's 7 straight points for White. 53-51. Second one, no good. Split the pair, Frontenac by a point. 4:50 to play. Fourth quarter, Wilbert dives between a double team, gets it to Ginnivan. Ginnivan over to Pyle. Up top for Wilbert, left wing for Peyton Brown. Over to Watts, almost throws it away again. They get it into Wilbert. Nice pass underneath the pile. Hayden will take it up, lay it in. 7 for Pyle. 55-51, 4:25 remaining, fourth quarter. White to the basket, shot blocked, but he's fouled. That's on Hayden Pyle. That's 3 on Pyle. 9th team foul on the Raiders, and that'll put Trey White back at the line shooting 2. White is 9 of 11. No, it's on Ginnivan. That's the second on Ginnivan instead of the third on Pyle. So White will shoot 2. First one up and good. He's got 8 here in the fourth quarter, 20 in the game. 55-52 Frontenac, 4:22 remaining, fourth quarter. Second one, in and out, no good. Wilbert with the rebound. Raiders with the basketball and a 4-point lead, 4:18 to play. This half-court trap's really giving the Raiders some trouble. To Brown, top of the key to Wilbert. To Ginnivan, to Watts, left wing. Down to Ginnivan on the left baseline. Free throw line extended for Wilbert. His jumper's up and good. Wilbert with 12. Frontenac will call a timeout with exactly 4 minutes remaining in the game. They lead by 5. We'll take it with them. It's a 30. 57-52 Frontenac. It's a full, We'll take a 1-minute break. 1 minute. This is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
The City of Frontenac is a proud supporter of Frontenac High School athletics and academics. The City of Frontenac was founded in 1886 and is home to just over 3,100 residents. Frontenac citizens enjoy a small-town atmosphere and all that a close-knit community has to offer. Situated on the crossroads of 2 major highways, those living in Frontenac can easily travel and enjoy the amenities of larger cities in a shorter travel distance. The community boasts an outstanding school system, low taxes, complete city services, including 24-hour police and fire protection. Good luck, Raiders, from the Mayor, City Council, and staff.
When the lights come up on Friday and Saturday nights at high schools and colleges across the region, it's often on a field built by Crossland Construction. Many Crossland employees played on those fields and were educated in the schools that are thriving parts of our communities today. Crossland is a proud supporter of area athletics and urges you to be a part of your local school community. Many of the athletes playing today may help Crossland build across our region in the future. Check out career opportunities at crossland.com. Crossland Construction, build you.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
4 minutes to play, fourth quarter, 57-52, Frontenac by 5. White will walk it up against the half court. Trap, gets it over to Treese. Treese drives baseline, back to White, left wing. Back to Treese on the left baseline. Trapped by Wilbert and Pyle. Fires it into the backcourt. White saves it. And then stepped on the half-court line. Then we'll go over and back. Congratulations to Coach Cheon. Picked up his 600th win tonight with their win over Columbus. 57-52, 3:30 to play. Fourth quarter, Frontenac by 5 with the ball, and they throw it away. Baldwin tried to hit Wilbert, and it was deflected away. Trey White with it. In the lane, pull-up jumper over Ginnivan, too strong. And Peyton Brown will clear it for Frontenac. 3:15 remaining. Frontenac with the ball and a 5-point lead. Wilbert, shot in traffic, no good, and he's fouled by Billy Buck. And that'll put Jake at the line. He'll shoot 2. He's 2 of 4, 12 points in the game for Wilbert, 8 of those here in the second half. First free throw missed. 3:11 to play, 57-52. Wilbert missed the first one, second one on the way. He got it. So Jake splits the pair. Frontenac by 6. Treese into the front court. Nice pass to Billy Buck. Nice ball fake, and Buck plays it in. Buck with 6, the lead down to 4. 2:55 to play fourth quarter. 58-54, Frontenac with the ball and a 4-point lead. Baldwin fouled by Billy Buck. That's his 5th, team 6th. As Landon Abbott will check in. Replaces Billy Buck, who just fouled out with 6 points. So Shepard's gone, Buck gone, and Frontenac will inbound it up 4, 2:49 to play. Get it into Ginnivan. Rock will hold it. Over to Pyle. Down on the baseline for Wilbert. And Barcelona, Coach Vars will call timeout before the turnover. It's a full. We'll take it with them. 2:35 to play fourth quarter. Frontenac up 4. We're back in 1 minute.
The true test of a great insurance agency comes when you suffer a loss. It's easy to take your premiums, but Ray Ryan of Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh knows that handling your claim is the most important service an insured needs.
Claim is our chance to let the customer know that we'll be out there, not just that we sold them a policy, we'll also be there when a claim occurs to make sure it gets handled in an honest, respectable way.
Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh, a trusted choice agency. Find them fast in names and numbers.
From scoring the winning touchdown to walking in graduation, life is full of wonderful moments. But the best times can come with financial challenges, like paying for college or a room renovation. This is Brian Sutton, Market President of Commerce Bank in Pittsburgh. At Commerce, we make the harder stuff easy. Whatever your challenge is, we want to listen and help find solutions so you can focus on the good stuff, like cheering on your favorite team. Check us out at commercebank.com or follow us on Facebook and Twitter for tips on making the most of life. Commerce Bank, challenge accepted.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Frontenac turns it over. Out of the timeout. Baxter with the ball, down 4, 2:20 to play. White in the lane. Jumper's up and good. Trey White heating up. Cuts it to a 2-point Frontenac lead, 2:10 to play. And this three-quarter court, 1-2-2 extended trap's giving Frontenac some trouble. They almost throw it away again. Pyle to the basket, blocked by Treese. Outlets it up the floor to White. White had it knocked away, and then a big collision on the baseline. No foul called, and it's going to go back to Frontenac. Holy cow. .153 to play, 58-56. Frontenac by 2. Wilbert trapped. Dribbles out of a triple team, hands it off for Ginnivan. Lobs it into Baldwin, shot missed. Gets his own rebound, the follow is up and good. Baldwin with 6. Pass deflected right into the hands of Landis. Now he's tied up, gets out of it, kicks it up top for Trey White. Pump fakes the 3, step back, missed. And Ginnivan clears the board. 60-56, Frontenac by 4, 1:08 to play. Up the floor to Pyle. Kicks it out to Wilbert. Frontenac's going to run some clock here. 1 minute to play, Frontenac leading by 4. And Ginnivan's fouled at the foul line, or the right elbow, I should say.
Foul whistle against Greg Thiessen. On the line for the Raiders, Brock Ginnivan. He'll shoot 1 and 1.
So Brock will shoot 1 and 1 as Thiessen was whistled for his 3rd. Brock is 5 of 6 at the foul line for all 5 of his points, and he swishes the first one. 57.1 remaining. Frontenac down, or up 5. Second one is up and good.
In the game now for the Raiders, Daniel Watts.
7 for Brock on 7 of 8 shooting at the foul line as Watts checks in for Baldwin. 62-56. Baxter down 6. They'll get it to Treese. Down in the corner for Thiessen. Thiessen into Landis. Landis out for Abbott, over to White. Wide open for 3. Miss. You can't leave him open. Rebound tipped around. Pyle had it, and then he's fouled by Trey White. And White is frustrated, had his chance there to make it a 1-possession game with that open 3, and he came up a little short. And forced to foul Pyle, that is, and Pyle will shoot a 1-and-1. He's got 7 points in the game, 1 of 1 at the foul line. And he knocks the first free throw down. Second one comes up short. Frontenac by 7, 40 seconds remaining. Treese to White. Back to Treese. Over to White. Trying to get open to Thiessen. Inside to Landis, back to Thiessen, open 3, no good. And Ginnivan with the rebound, and he's fouled by Treese. And that should about do it.
Foul call against Trey White.
So that'll put Brock at the line. He'll shoot the final 1-and-1 of the game, leading by 7. Ginnivan 7 of 8 at the foul line. First one up and good. 64-56, 22.9 remaining. And he sinks that one as well. So Ginnivan with 9 points, all at the foul line. Don't see that often. The lead is 9. White pulls up, long 3, missed. And that'll do it. Ginnivan will dribble it out with 9 seconds, and Frontenac's going to get their first league win of the season. 65-56 over the Baxter Springs Lions. 65-56 Raiders will take a minute break, come back, tally up the scores, take a look at the final numbers, wrap it up and get out of here. Frontenac wins 65-56 in the boys game. We're back in 1 minute.
Having a confident smile can change everything, and Invisalign makes that decision easy because you can have a stunning smile without most people even knowing you're going through treatment. Saya Smile Center is proud to be a premier provider of Invisalign. Your Invisalign treatment will consist of a series of aligners that you switch out every 2 weeks. Each aligner will gradually shift your teeth perfectly into place, giving you the smile you always dreamed of. Call Saya Smile Center today for your no-cost consultation. Saya Smile Center, 4095 Parkview Drive in Frontenac, 620-231-7242.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5 The Evolution.
Frontenac gets a split here tonight at home in CNC League play. 65-56 the boys win. 56-52 the girls lose. Let's take a look at the final numbers for Baxter. They're led by Trey White at a game-high 22 points. 7 points from Treese, 6 from Buck, McCauley, Treese, Landis. Thiessen added 7. 3 points from Schemper, who battled foul trouble all night. For Frontenac, they're led by Daniel Watts with all 18 of his points in the first half. 13 for Jake Wilbert. We got 9 from Ginnivan, 9 and 10 shooting from the foul line for Brock. We got 8 points from Pyle, 7 from Brown, 6 from Baldwin, and 4 points off the bench by Cooper Cleveland. Good balanced effort tonight for Frontenac. Got a little lackadaisical, up 14 in that third quarter to allow Baxter back in it, but they're able to pull away and win by 9. Proved a 1-2 in the league. 7-10 overall. Our next game will be Friday right here at Frontenac against Colgan. Boys and girls doubleheader will come on the air. Radio X 103.5 around 6. Live streaming video on our website, ESPN1007.com. For my cameraman, Austin Souter, and Sir Anthony back in the Radio X 103.5 studios, keeping us on the air, doing a great job tonight. I'm Mike Snow-Sink. So long, everybody. You've been listening and watching to Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.